What's going on, everybody? You know what time it is.
Go time!
Go time! Let's go, baby. Back again. Game 3. Eastern Conference Finals now. Carolina going back home to the Bell Center. Montreal did a good job last game, but Carolina, they've switched this one to their game now, I'm thinking. First one, they weren't ready for Montreal. Obviously, they weren't ready for the speed, the pace, the pressure. But they figured it out. After the first period, Carolina did figure that one out. Held them the whole game and then won that in overtime last time. Very interesting stuff here now. I think Montreal can get this one done again today. I also don't know why what happened to Brandon Bussey here for Carolina. But they're putting in Freddie Anderson again. And then on the other side, they're going to use Jakub Dobish. Yeah, I don't know why Bussey's not in here. I guess they just, I don't know. No reason why for me. I would use him. I would give him a shot. Maybe not now, but I don't trust Freddie Anderson straight up. I don't. But I'll give you guys my bet in this game. It does start in, it says 12 minutes. We'll see if that's true. I think they're going to push that back, but it's the first period over, ladies and gentlemen. It's now at minus 122, has moved up. I snagged it early. I already knew what I was going to do in this game. It's the same thing every time. Let's see what it was at. I believe it was even minus 110. Yeah, it was minus 110. Minus 110. Now it's minus 122. I mean, it has happened 9 times in a row for Montreal. They're on a 9-0 streak to this first period over. And then on the other side, I think Carolina's like 3-2. So not really the best on their side, but their last series was 2-2 to that first period over. And then, but Montreal last 7 games in the last series, every time. First 2 games this series, every time. So we're going to bet it. You guessed it. Every fucking time, ladies and gentlemen. That's really my favorite play in this game, the over 1.5 first period. Honestly, I don't really know where to go with this. Maybe an under, honestly. Hurricanes are trying to slow them down. I mean, the first game was 6-2, and then we saw immediately once Hurricanes take over, play their type of hockey, goes under 3-2. So I think that's where I want to go with this one also, is the under. 5.5, under 5.5 at plus 110. Yeah, I'm not really ready to jump on that with arms wide open, but we'll hit it live. I'm going to keep that one in mind, and we'll try to hit that live if somebody can score early, or if maybe they can smack into. Who knows what the scenario is, but we will be looking for the said scenario and finding cash value on it. So, yeah, that's what I want. Give me an under 6, under 6.5 if you can, if you would. It'd be really cool if you did. But yeah, that's really all I got. I mean, I want to go with Montreal Canadiens plus 130 back at home, but they haven't been good at home. They've been a better road team this playoffs. Let's go back here and look at their last game. It says it right here. Lost at Carolina, won at Carolina, won at Buffalo, lost at home, won at Buffalo. That's their last 5 games. They're winning most of them on the road, and then when they're at home, they lose. So I don't really trust Montreal at home. I don't. So, yeah, I think this is the way I'm going to try to play this one, is try to maybe get on the Carolina Hurricanes at a better price live. They're minus 150 to Montreal's plus 130. And then the under, try to get a better price on that live. But you already know what it is. We're going to play this one period to period, folks. First period over 1.5. I told you we got locked in. And then the second period. Yeah, second period, we're going to attack. I don't know how. But you already know what it is. Same angles, same theories. We just got to pick one, whether it's going to be both teams to score over 1.5, or exact goals, 2 or 3. But we are going to bet on goals in the second period. Under, over, I don't know yet, but we will find out. Stay tuned for that. We might have a few special guests stopping by tonight too, ladies and gentlemen. Had a pretty good show last night. Boys rocked with us. We had 5 people on the panel. That was pretty sick. And you know what? We did pretty fucking well last night. We did pretty well over here. So let's do it again tonight, folks. Let's go to the chat. Truth Teller's in the building. What's up, Truth Teller? Flea Mathis in the house. Truth Teller's on overtime in both games, NBA and NHL. Sports Money in the house. Daniel Barry says, happy Memorial Day, everybody. What's going on? Daniel Barry, Lurk24, rocking with us over there on Kick. And Stop Geoengineering says, what's up, y'all? Good luck on your bets. Good luck to you too, sir. Good luck to everybody tonight. Let's cash. What are you guys on? Let me know what you guys are sweating and betting tonight. What do you got? MLB, NHL, NBA, maybe some WNBA, maybe some tennis, maybe some golf. I don't know. Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, this is crazy to me. They just left Brandon Bussey out just because of his playoff experience. I mean, I guess Freddie Anderson's doing just fine for them right now, but I still think Brandon Bussey is the best. Maybe they don't want him to get lit up. You know, maybe they want to work with him a little bit. Hell yeah, Stop Jules got a 20% boost. Just waiting to press it. Let's go. Love it. Love it. Let's go take a look at this. This game does start in 6 minutes, but we'll have a quick look at this basketball game that goes off in 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Knicks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Man, this is just fucking upsetting to me now, honestly. Now they're the fucking dogs at home, +2. The total 219. No, I haven't really bet a side in this one. Yeah, I was just saying if Montreal scores first, I want to bet the Canes, but I'll probably do it either way. Whoever scores first, I'm just gonna shoot my fucking shot at a comeback. Should have done that yesterday. I said that about yesterday's game, Colorado and Vegas, and then I was too pussy to pull the trigger on Vegas after they just got smacked quickly. You know, it was 2 goals pretty quickly. Didn't have time to think about it. And then by the time I thought about it, Colorado's up 3, and I was like, But yeah, we all know what happened. 5-3 in the end. Unreal work. But yeah, this total. Let's go look at this Knicks Cavs total. 219. See what's happened previously. Game 1 was exactly 219. Game 2 goes under at 202. And then game 3 goes way over 229. So yeah, basically I think it was over and then under and then over. Pattern trends to the under again, but I don't know, man. The way I see this one, I mean, it's 3-0. Obviously, we all know Cavaliers need this one bad. Are they going to win 4 in a row? I don't know. I fucking hope so. It'd be pretty cool if they did. But I think they're going to fight a little bit here. And does that fight lead to an over or an under? I think it goes under. They got to slow these motherfuckers down. They got to slow these motherfuckers down if they want to win this game. But as far as pre-flop bets, I'm not going to do that one. Just going to watch it. Remember 219. If we can do better than that, we will. If not, just let it go. We'll just let the little fish go. Catch the big fish later. Yeah, Truth Teller says the under looks good. I didn't bet it unless OT. Yeah, what you said you did bet too. Stop Geo says he did that 2 games ago, hit Habs plus 400 when they got scored on in the first few minutes. They got it back like 2 minutes later. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a good angle for me, honestly, the way these teams are playing right now. But I don't know. I don't really trust Carolina for the comebacks. They're not good at making comebacks. They're good at establishing the lead and holding it. Let's go look at some goal scorer props quickly before this one goes off. Last 3 years versus Montreal. Sebastian Aho's got 4 goals, 10 assists. Andrei Svechnikov, 7 goals, 4 assists. And then Shane Gostisbehere, 5. I don't know. It's good, I guess, but nothing really that jumps out at me except for Sebastian Aho for an assist, maybe Andrei Svechnikov for a goal. Let's see, I don't think he's heating up right now, though. But he could sneak it in there. Current season stats. We'll see what he's at. 31 and 39 assists. Sebastian Aho, he really is just an assist guy. I mean, 27 goals, 53 assists. That might be a good play there. Sebastian Aho assist. Nikolai Ehlers, he's been good. 26 goals, 45 assists. I mean, he's been in there like a dirty shirt the last couple of games, so I kind of don't mind that angle either. Logan Stankoven's nowhere to be found lately. Let's go look at the Montreal Canadiens. Nick Suzuki's on fire right now. Slavkovsky did get one last game, I believe. We all know Alex Newhook was on fire, not so much anymore. Zachary Balduke did get one in the back of the net at a big plus money price. But last 3 years versus Carolina, Nick Suzuki, 5 goals, 5 assists. Noah Dobson with 7 assists. Slavkovsky, 3 goals, 4 assists. So they're kind of all in the pocket with the same numbers. I mean, Lane Hudson, 2 and 4. Philip Deneau, who is on fire right now. Philip Deneau, I might try him. 5 assists, 2 goals here. And he does very good against Carolina. And he's been scoring the last, I don't think he scored the last game, but before that, he did score, I think, maybe 2 games. I'd have to double check that, but I'm not feeling these top guys that aren't getting in there right now, like Suzuki, Slavkovsky, and Caulfield. So I think Philip Deneau is a good look. I really do. That's the one I would go with for Montreal Canadiens. And then the Sebastian Aho assists. And I think Nikolai Ehlers gets one again tonight. That's who I would pick. Let's bring this game up, though it is about to go off. Let's bring it up. Yeah, I know. I was doing really good on props at the beginning of the NHL season. Honestly, I was up like $500. I tried to start a little goal scorer bankroll, but it's hard, man. It's hard. Yeah, I lost. I'll be honest with you guys. I'd still like to sprinkle them throughout the game, when you can see it happening. Pre-flop. I mean, it's kind of easy in the beginning, then all the teams pick up on those guys. They start to, corner them and all that because they know these are their goal scorers. So then they switch it up, It's a really flip-floppy game, the goal scorers. You got to go here, there. You can't just ride trends. The same guy's not going to score every time, Is it good now? Am I good now? Let's cut out for a bit. It'll happen. It happens. Maybe just a little bit of a lag. Appreciate you for telling me, though. Shout out to Pops in the building. What up, Pops? This evening, D said he likes the Habs tonight. Okay. I like the Habs tonight, too. No, I haven't bet the Habs, but of course I want my Canadians to win. It would just be crazy if they win this one. I mean, I'm not going to say they have it locked down like Vegas does, but fucking it's a good start. It's a goddamn good start, boys. Cheers. Let's get rocking here. Cheers. Yeah. Oh, and I have a huge update for all of you guys in the chat. If anybody was concerned, if you remember from 2 or 3 days ago when I said I couldn't find my wallet, I found it. Hurricanes are the best team that isn't winning a cup. I'll tell you who's the best team that isn't winning a cup. The Colorado Avalanche. Those fucking assholes. Yeah, I don't know how they dropped the ball on that one, but they did. It was bad. Yeah, this is going to be a great game. Who, the Avalanche? You wouldn't count them out right now? I don't know, man. I don't think they're going to win 4 in a row. I would fucking love it if they did, but I don't think they're going to do it. I mean, I have a bet on them to win the Western Conference Finals because, like, I knew fucking the top team never wins the Stanley Cup. That's why I didn't bet on them to win the cup like a fucking public idiot. But I thought Western Conference was a good bet. I guess I was wrong. What up, AJ Stoggs still in the house? Truth Teller says they're not the Cavs. They're the Avs, says Fleet. Not the Cavs, the Avs. It's there. It's possible. I mean, low possibility right now. But yeah, sure, anything's possible, I believe. I don't know. I'd give it like a 10% chance, I guess. And I think that's being more than fair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I believe the Cavs and the Avs are toasted. I mean, could one of them make a 4-game comeback? Sure, we've seen it before, but that's literally breaking fucking history. You know, it's crazy shit, miraculous, wild, legendary stuff, all those things. So no, I'd have to say no. And then if it happens, I'll eat my words. I'll fucking eat them with a fork and a knife. Yeah, that's true. Avs were the favorites, and then they got crushed by a dog every time. That's crazy. And Knicks were the favorites. It's true, very true story. I mean, Cavs just lost all the momentum after they lost that first fucking game, dude. After they were up by 20 fucking points, and then they fucking blew it. That's when it all went downhill. A Philly Eagle flyer in the house. He said he's on the first period draw. First period over 1.5. First period, both teams to score, and the Canes. I think I read that right. First period draw, first period over 1.5. First period, both teams to score, and the Canes money line to win the first period. Is that right? And the draw, full game. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they need to fucking either one of those teams needs an act of God, truth brother. An act of God. They need it. So we got 14 likes now, 27 people watching, 14 likes. Make sure you hit that like button, share the video, tell your friends that we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Cashing the fuck up for game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's ride. Appreciate everybody that is rocking with me right now. Cheers. All right. Now I got that out of my system. Hooey. They do have Claude Lemieux carrying the torch, walking out for the lead for Montreal Canadiens. Everything is fire right now. The ice is just lit up with fire. Everything, the whole stadium is literally on fire right now. This is pretty cool. I love the video shit they're doing for these games. It's great. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, they could get 2, maybe 3, 4, obviously, this stretch. Yeah, man, there is just pyrotechnics all over this fucking place. That is a packed house for Montreal. Come on, boys. There's 21,000 people there. Full stadium. But there's an empty seat. It's because somebody's getting a beer. Philippe Daron. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait for this one to pop off. And they're just giving the Canadians the full walkout right now. Every player, every number getting announced as they come out one by one. The goaltender, Jakub Dobish, hoping for no goals as truth teller. Dale Fix said somebody's missing this intro because they have taken nasty shit. What do you imagine, Dale? Something like this? Get a little X-Lax in their cup. Wow, they're going to start the 4th lines today. That's cool. And the crowd chanting, ole, 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 ole. Wow, this shit's really gets you going, you know? It'll take extra long because they got to do 2 national anthems here. And there's going to be a bypass from the Canadian Snowbirds. They'll be flying over the stadium. Seeing them both at the same time. Oh man, this shit just the anticipation. Man, did you just mix like Spanish and French and Ebonics all together? What the fuck was that? You comprendre el Frenchies? Oui, je suis comprendre la français, mon ami. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How you like that? Très bien, très bien. Oui. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest here tonight. Let me know if he's ready backstage. We will bring him on. And he is, says he's ready to go. Let's bring him in for the first time ever in NHL playoffs. He's got a matching shirt. We didn't plan this, I swear to God. Ramon Scott, what's going on, man?
I went and I put on this shirt, brother. You think I just wore this shirt here for the last 3 days?
Oh, you saw I was wearing a red shirt and you changed? How you doing today?
It's a holiday down here today, Dylan, so I have time to, I'm so busy, but saw you here, and let's watch these games here tonight. 2 big games and some other stuff too. But yeah, holiday down here, so my schedule's a little lighter here tonight, and great to see you.
Hell yeah, I'm glad to have you here.
The game just underway in basketball, and I've got the hockey game on. I've got my Padres on right now. They can't get a run, but good day of baseball action today as well, and there was some tennis going on. So, a little bit of a light night, and I'm watching my Canadiens with you.
Hell yeah. Do you have anything in this game?
Oh yeah, I'm on Montreal. Mm-hmm.
Nice. I don't know. I haven't really been betting money lines here, but if I was going to bet a money line, yeah, it would be Montreal again at plus money for sure. Even though they're not good at home, everyone says that. I don't care. And the Snowbirds flying over.
Really?
Doing a fly over the stadium, show of support. Man, the whole intro was crazy. They had fire, 4 people singing the anthem, fighter jets. I mean, what more do you want?
Right, let me put the hockey on the big one here so I can be in tune with you a little bit, and I'll move. I don't think my Padres are going to score, so I'll move the games around a little bit. They're scoring about as often as I am, Dylan.
Not even play sports.
One thing's fun. We know. I can get some of those, streams from out of the country, but the Padres are my home team, really, for my life. In my life, and okay. They're actually blacked out in Vegas. So
really?
But you could pay extra to get them, and I do that. But it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, that's a weird team to be blacked out in Las Vegas. Like, why?
Vegas is actually, they're because of the way the territorial restrictions work in Las Vegas. This is one thing I learned when I got here, that the Dodgers, Angels, Padres, and Diamondbacks are all blacked out here in Las Vegas. This is actually the territory of the Giants and A's.
Huh.
Those are the two teams. Now it'll probably change because the A's are coming to Las Vegas here soon to be permanently in Las Vegas. But I guess this region, like when I go to my local TV, the teams that are available to me are the Giants and the A's. And then I've got the package, but then I have to pay for the Padres. And then I don't pay for I'm not going to pay for every team. I get the MLB package, so that's fine. But I'm not going to pay for the Dodgers, the Angels, Diamondbacks. So I do go to those hot streams for those teams. But I want to have my Padre announcers.
That's crazy. Dale says Utah Mammoth are blacked out here in Phoenix. That's crazy. That's where they came from.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Their old fans can't even watch.
We're underway, though. They've dropped the puck here. And one series, at least one series in sports. Well, we know we got another good one, too. But, good to see this one still 1-1 here.
Man, he just ripped that one. Big save from Dobish. I thought that was a goal. Everybody was standing there for a second like, did he catch that? And he says, fuck yeah, I did. Wow.
Is it just the way younger goalies? Why does Dobish have to, he just play goalie, man. Don't worry about sticking your stick up the centerman's ass all the time. He wants to get into it all the time. He wants to, fight a little bit with with the other team. Just stick to goaltending. Don't worry about that.
I think he's been doing an okay job at that.
Yeah. It was surprising to me that throughout the season, since, and I know we got to keep kid gloves on Freddie Anderson, but, he didn't play the whole season. I mean, they had, a couple other guys in there but once they got to the playoffs, it was all Anderson.
Yeah. I was just talking about that before the show. So where's Brandon Bussey? I don't know why they never used him.
His numbers were better, right? His numbers were better than Anderson for the most part.
Freddie's got more playoff experience, so I guess.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the coach just put him in to see how he did, right? So then if he fucked up, obviously you'd switch him, but he's holding.
And Kochetkov got healthy, but they never went to, they never activated him or never used him or anything. Oh, 3-0. Well, the Phillies just hit Bryce Harper. Marsh just hit a home run. Oh, Padres going to lose today.
Damn.
I'm watching the basketball too. It's 14-13. The Knicks are winning. They're trying to close out the series here, up 3-0.
Isn't that something? Had all the momentum ever since the 20-point comeback in Game 1.
Yeah. I'll predict that Montreal is going to get outshot in this game, though. That's for sure. That's not their style. It's kind of weird. I mean, they,
yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, I don't think that is I would think in a way they don't match up well with Carolina, but once the puck is dropped, they match up quite well. There. Also, how about this Montreal first period overs? Are you on that? That's
yeah.
Streak.
Oh yeah, that's my only bet in this game so far.
I brought my shrimp cocktail in. I might be eating on screen here.
All good. Fancy shrimp, eh?
Yeah, there it is. Here it comes. Whoop.
Yeah, that first game, I cashed it in 1 minute flat. They scored, and then Montreal answered back. 2 goals in 1 minute. Easiest casher ever. We went to go Google it afterwards, and yeah, that's never happened before in the playoffs. Back-to-back goals in the first period in 1 minute. Never before happened.
Oh, come on, what?
No, there's been like 2 goals in 1 minute, but not right off the rip of the first period.
No, come on.
And the fastest back-to-back goals was like 23 seconds. They were both like off the face-off. Yeah, they never scored twice in the first period that fast in playoffs.
Is that what a hit, Dylon.
Let's see it. I'm going a little behind. I'm about to see it.
When I've been watching the show, I've been noticing you guys were ahead of me, but maybe tonight I got a good
Maybe
one.
I missed it already while I was looking at something else. I think I did, yeah.
Maybe. I watch the show every night. You know, I mean, I'm here. If you see me, I come in the chat there sometimes.
That's true. I always know you're here because I watch your show in the morning, and you're like, great show last night, Dylan.
So
I'm going to go get a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Proud of Dylon for doing the show every night and keeping the coverage going here with us. There it is. They're showing the replay now of that hit.
Oh,
It was worse than it was. It was actually.
I just missed it again. Fuck.
Well, it was actually Montreal applying the hit, but the Montreal player was the one who went flying as well.
Oh, and a penalty.
Really?
A penalty.
2 minutes by yourself and you feel shame, you know, and then you get free.
See, you are ahead of me because I have not seen the penalty yet. You're way ahead of me.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm still, unless it's a delayed penalty and I'm missing it here. I got Montreal with the puck back here and line change right now.
What's your clock at?
15:30.
15:30. Yeah, you haven't seen it yet. Mine's at 14:40. I'm like almost a minute ahead. That's crazy.
You guys are ahead. You guys are ahead, way ahead.
Philly Eagle says get ready to bet Habs plus 1.5 and the over 4.5 at the 13-minute mark.
There it is, delayed penalty. But what was, I didn't even know what it was. Let me see if I can do the fast forward a little bit here, though. Yeah, see, still not a lot of difference. Oh, it is a lot of difference. I've already killed a minute of the power play. Hey, what if you didn't kill the power play? You just fast forward. I'm already a minute in, Dial. I've caught up to you, I think.
There you go. Yeah, mine's at 45 seconds now.
Okay, I'm at 15 seconds behind then.
Yeah, I never thought mine was so far ahead.
Well, with the game, in Canada, it's going to go to you. It's going to get to you faster.
I'm using Amazon Prime too.
Oh, okay.
Prime Video.
I've got the TNT YouTube YouTube broadcast here.
Who do you think has more servers, Amazon or YouTube?
Jeez, man. Amazon does it all for you, whatever you want. I mean, I don't know. Amazon's kind of like Big Brother. It's scary here, maybe. Montreal put a couple of pucks on Freddie there, but he turned them away. That's probably going to kill the power play here.
Zach Bolduc in there again, too. He's a sneaky little guy. Truth Teller says, no goal for you. He's one shot on the power play.
Now, the reason I became a Canadiens fan, Dylon, when I was just a kid, not even 10 years old. And this is in Southern California, in San Diego. And we only had one hockey team that was broadcast on TV, and that was the LA Kings. But since, when you're young, you're so influenced by winning teams, I think. I don't know. Maybe it was just because my city's never had any winning teams. So when Montreal was winning those 4 consecutive Stanley Cups, in the late 70s when I'm 8, 9, 10 years old. I like them. I liked them because they won.
Right. For the same reason I like the Oilers so much when I was young. They were on fire.
The night of the famous trade.
What trade was that? Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah. For Martin Jelena. And I remember I was at Anaheim Stadium when that trade broke, when that news broke of that trade.
For one player?
No, there was more players involved, but essentially Jelena was the main player the Kings were sending to the Oilers. There were other players involved, but it was like a lot of money deal. Peter Pocklington was starting to have some. I mean, he had issues his whole life.
I remember Peter.
But they were, they weren't have. They were. Remember, the Oilers were in I believe in the WHA before they moved to the NHL. Yeah, we got a little bit of not fight here, but guys are upset. And
yeah, Chicago Joe was saying maybe a Carolina player got cut over the eye. I didn't see that. Actually, I was just looking this up. I knew that he used to live here in Edmonton because I remember we were looking at his house, and it's on Fort Saskatchewan Drive. Basically, looks over the river valley. One of the nicest properties. It's actually up for sale right now, as of May 2nd, 2024, for sale. $5 million house. I'm trying to find a picture of it. Oh yeah, look at this beast.
The Kings were looking to make a splash in hockey. The Kings had never really done anything in their history up until that point.
This is his house and the view onto the river valley from it.
I mean, what a crazy a lot of crazy things happened to the Pocklington family. Kidnapping.
I know that's the next thing that comes up, even when you just search for his house. It says 2013 he was arrested. Held hostage in his own home, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the Kings were looking to make a splash at that time, and they had been around for many years, and even had a little bit of glory before that. But they had never, they had grown some decent talent and made some good.
There it is.
We're on. Did they get it already? Did they get one?
Carolina with one. Let's go.
Wow.
11 and a half minutes. There's one, baby. Let's get one more. This is Gothis Bear too. I mean, I was talking about him at the beginning of the show, and I was like, I literally said that. So, Let's go. Philly Eagle Flyer just put in Montreal plus 1.5 and the over 4.5, and then they get a goal. Nice work.
Okay, Ghosty with that goal. And funny, the play was awkward because one of the Panthers had fallen down as he was and he ended up getting the assist.
Let's see who got it. Shane Gothesbear, assisted by Mark Jankowski and Eric Robinson.
The Knicks are leading here 25-22. It's kind of a high-scoring game here for these two. It might be right on pace, but a little bit of maybe just tailing over right now. with the Knicks leading here by 3.
Let's see where that's at. Yeah, 225 the total. It was 219 originally. I'll hit it if it gets to, I don't know, like 229 is what I want, 10 points above the original total. And now it's time for Montreal to get one.
And we got the sports score bot here today. He says the Blue Jays trail the Marlins 2-1 there, bottom of the 5th.
Let's go, Jays. You could beat the Marlins. Come on, boys.
I think so. With this pitcher going, he's really good.
Who's pitching there today?
Trey Yesavage.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure about him, but I think he's going to do better. He's going to grow on us.
Oh, he is great. I mean, he had some monumental games last year in the postseason, and some of the biggest moments. He had an incredible game against the Yankees. He had an incredible game against the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's when I started respecting him a little bit more. I was like, I don't know, who's this guy? And then everybody reassured me, but I was too nervous to place the bets. And then, he started smoking it.
Yeah, these guys are really filling it up here. 33-27. There's still 2 minutes to go in the first quarter here. Knicks up by 6 again. Not much defense going on for the Habs.
Yeah, it's weird. I think your basketball game is ahead of me, too.
Well, Knicks by 9.
Yeah, see, I'm just seeing that 6 now, 33-27. Isn't that something? I'm using Amazon Prime for both. One's ahead, one's behind. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, there's one. Goes wide.
And Montreal 2 shots on goal in the first 10 minutes. That's about par for them.
Yeah, they're going to have to pick that up if they want to win. This is totally a Carolina game right now. I mean, they're up 1-0. They could just play defense. This is the game they love to play.
Yeah, well, no doubt.
Nice pass. Oh. Slapkovsky with a big attempt, kicked out by Anderson. Oh, just offside there, setting something up nice too.
Oh man, that redirection went off the left post for Montreal.
Slapkovsky was right there for it.
It just grazed the outside, but it was definitely hard to believe. I mean, they say 2 shots on goal. I mean, if that wasn't a shot on goal, that first effort, I don't know what they're looking at. So I think,
I know. It was outside of the goalie crease. It wasn't in the goal.
Oh, it was off the skate of Slafkovsky, and it went off the post. They didn't call that a shot because they said he was trying to get it in there to Slafkovsky.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it went off of his skate and off the left post.
Yeah, I think a shot on the post is a shot on goal, but what do I know?
Well, it was off his skate, though. He never got a stick on it. All right, I got triple commercials. What do I do with myself? I got a couple other games here. Watching the also Houston leading Texas 4-0 in the bottom of the 5th. And Washington is clobbering Cleveland 10-2.
Wow.
little baseball. Baseball's been going all day down here because of the holiday.
There's still 2 more games yet, too. The Rockies and the Dodgers and the Mariners and the Athletics.
All right.
Yeah, baseball all day.
Yep.
Seen some good ass food coming in the group chats too. DJ Big Boss had some like ribs and sausages and chicken all on the grill. Fucking Sniz was smoking some ribs. I was like, fuck, I'm so jealous right now.
Well, it's a day of I always say it's a day of grilling down here.
Oh yeah. I didn't go to work today, so I gotta make some money on this game. Gotta make some. So I went to work this morning and then fucking my back wasn't feeling very good, so I just decided to go home.
Oh no.
I went to like bend down and pick something up and I fucking couldn't do it. And I was like, yeah, I'm going the fuck home. I got an icy hot patch on my back right now. It feels good.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's another attempt from Montreal, snagged by Freddie Anderson.
Boy, Freddie. What I like that Mike calls him blood clot Freddie.
Blood clot. Well, that's got to be a shot on goal, no?
I'm just getting to the Freddie covering it up here.
And only 8 shots so far in this first period.
When I was, young, I had a Montreal Canadiens Lucky Stripe hat, and I had a Montreal Canadiens starter jacket, and I thought I was cool.
Yeah, those starter jackets were cool as fuck. You were cool.
I had 2 of them. The other one I had the Penguins. I had the Penguins. The girls like that when you're 10 years old.
Anyone that had a starter jacket was balling when they were young.
I only kept a couple through the years. I will break them out if I go to the game. It's kind of retro looking. I have an old Padres one, and you couldn't go wear it like it's not something you could wear like out to dinner or even to like a kids sport. The only way you could wear this retro starter jacket is going to a game, because it would look out of place if you're just like out and about. Like, why are you wearing? But if you're at the game, and then they're like, wow, retro, like old school.
Right. Knocked down. Well, here we go, boys. Get something set up here. Dale said, did anyone have the reversible starter jackets? No, not me.
No, I didn't, but I remember that. Were they starter, though, or were they another brand? I'm trying to remember.
Oh. I think I remember like the pullovers were reversible.
Mm. When I moved to Las Vegas, I put all my sports clothing memorabilia stuff in storage, and I still haven't been. I've left it in there for the 4.5 years I've been here. What a dummy I am. I mean, we're going to go down there this summer, I think, and get it all out.
There's another shot from Carolina. 6 minutes left. Come on.
Yeah, Montreal can go for big-time stretches without a shot on goal. It's like you can't score if you don't put the shots on goal.
Can't do it.
It's very
Getting
difficult.
screamed all over the ice right now, too.
That was
Actually, Montreal has more hits, 7-6.
Okay, that was a hard hit.
I guess Carolina's got a bunch recently. It just seems like Carolina's hitting them and playing it everywhere, but Montreal does have more hits right now.
Into the first quarter, and the Knicks lead 38-26. Uh-oh, Cleveland.
I know, it's bad. Down by 12 already.
Maybe well, it is a holiday. I was like, maybe Sniz would be here if they were playing better, but he might be watching.
Oh, yeah, he's watching for sure.
Well, he might be watching us.
Maybe.
I don't want to, get down on this Cleveland team, but this has been, they've been really
broken
exposed.
stick. Five minutes. Come on, let's get one goal. One goal.
Well, Montreal's keeping that puck possession, but they can't find a shot. That's what they like to do. I mean, that's the thing. They are about high quality shots. They just don't take as many of them as their opponents. As many shots. Period.
Yeah, they're just taking too long to try and set it up.
Mm.
They're really not that team that just blasts it at the net and then goes for the rebound, though. No.
And that's not a terrible thing to do.
There you go. He's got speed. He's not going to get it through. Yes! Go, boys. Go! Mike Matheson. Let's go! That's another first period over, Ramon. That's 10 in a row now. It's fucking 10 in a row. Fuck yeah. Sorry if I ruined the goals for you.
No, I'm seeing it here, and it was a great wrister, I think, there from about 15 or 20 feet. The Canadians had to dig the puck. They were controlling it behind the net and kind of dug it out and then bound Matheson, who had just a clear path. And for him to blast it out from that far, just a huge goal right there for Montreal here at the Bell Center. They got the puck. It was a little bit of turnover there in the middle of the ice, but then the puck, Newhook was the man who kind of got the steal. There, Evans dug it out, but what a pass, really, is finding him there. And then Matheson with a clear shot, probably should have been stopped, although it was a nice hard wrister there.
Yes.
And there's another first period over. Dylon called it.
That's 10 in a row. Both teams to score for Philly Flyer. Let's fucking go. Yeah, let's go, boys. That's exactly what we needed.
That one went right over. Freddie.
They said it was Matheson, right?
It was Matheson that scored.
Yeah, they showed the wrong thing on the broadcast. They said it was Ivan Demidov. That's why you tune into us instead. Mm-hmm. Assisted by Ivan Demidov and Jake Evans.
Yeah, Evans dug it out, like I said, and Demidov, he basically made that pass from, almost from the boards, about a 25-foot pass to a wide open man there to get that shot off. That was a great pass.
We have ourselves a game, folks. Let's go. Let's play some videos for those cashers for everyone. Let's go. How about this one?
Somebody please tell me where else you're going to have this much fucking fun. You the man. You the man. paid for it in cash. Cash money.
Hell yeah. Cheers, everybody. And again, shout out to Philly Eagle Flyer, the cash boat teams to score. First period. And anyone else that tailed that bet with me, or if you thought of it yourself. Nice fucking work.
I'm out of shrimp. Oh no. I'm out of shrimp.
That's how you know Ramon's over there cashing, just eating shrimp cocktail live on stream. What a baller.
I'm out of shrimp. I'm out of shrimp.
Let me go get another beer. I'll be right back.
Washington beat Cleveland just moments ago, 10-2. They scored 6 runs in the first 2 innings, take a 6-0 lead, and were never headed as they beat up on Bybee again. Bybee's 0-7 right now for Cleveland. And we've got some other scores going on. WNBA, Portland leading New York here again. And man, what's wrong with New York?
Oh, Taylor Hall with a quick response. Really? The crowd was going wild there. Back to silent, Ramon. Wow.
Yeah, what happened was a deflected puck originally was stopped in the crease. I believe was maybe a pad save or a pad stop in there, I think, by Dovish, but then he ended up in the spread eagle position falling forward, and the puck was still loose in the crease. He couldn't get his right pad blocker out there, and it was able to be put back in for the goal kind of easily there, actually.
I think that was a Montreal stick that put it in, but Taylor Hall hit the Montreal player's stick. They're going to credit Taylor Hall with the goal, of course, but I think that was a Montreal stick that touched it.
Yeah, slow it down there to see, because there were...
I think Taylor Hall hit his stick. It was like 2 sticks on the puck, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I think I saw that. Wow. Let's go, though. We cashed that first bet again. Not as easy as the last time. A little bit sweaty, but we get there. Shout out to 35 people watching us, and we got 20 likes now, Ramon, for that. Our shotgun this here beer. Bingo. Try not to spill it everywhere this time.
Okay, go for it. The next
Cheers. Shout out to everybody. Get 7 more likes, hit 30. We'll do it again.
The Knicks are up 20 points here in the first half. The Knicks are up big time here, man.
I know, this is crazy. Tracy Morgan and Fat Building.
Did you ever see the video from last season, Dylon, when Tracy Morgan puked on the court?
No. What? I know Jays are getting smoked.
Oh, no, are they?
5-1.
5-1. Wow. So, not a great
to go.
Yeah, it was 2-1, right?
Dale fixes. I like my women spread eagle, not the goalies. Hey, Crystal Craig in the house says, hey, hope we're doing well tonight. Just cashed the over first period. Let's go.
Everybody was on that first period over. Woo.
Hell yeah. I've just been doing the same things in these series, Ramon, and it's been cashing that large. Carter Hart save props and over 1.5 first period. I just put $100 on each one of those every time and let it ride. Let it ride.
Yesovich gives up 5 runs today. That's going to make his ERA go up. The Jays have scored there, according to the bot.
There, they got one. They got one.
The bot says they scored one. It was Ernie Clement. I'm watching it right now. Home run.
Ernie Clement. That sounds like an old school legend name, you know? Sounds like somebody that was around a long time ago for some reason. Wow, what are we doing in this fucking game?
One of the fun things that with the technology or the AI, whatever they're using, but I love that. So it's so easy now, and so many old videos are being colorized. I like to watch the old black and white videos now that are pretty much in color of the old sports videos.
Dale Fix says the Canadiens are 7-0 after a loss in the playoffs, but I'm not playing it. Yeah, you know, Svechnikov with a nice shot, big save by Dovish. Yeah, I think I just want to play it period to period again. That's what's been working for me. So I haven't really cashed a lot of money lines.
Yeah, I think they've hit 12 of their last 13 as a puck line underdog as well. So this team's not out of it. I mean, we're at home here. I mean, come on. Now I went Dylon. I'm so old, and I liked Montreal. So I always say I had a billion jobs in my life, and one of them I had was I was a computer tech support person for a software company for a couple of years, and we'd go to trade shows around the country, or I should say around North America. We went to Montreal. I'd never been there. I was 21 years old going to all these cities. Thought I was the coolest guy. But at night you needed something to do. You would go to these trade shows and have this software you're, showing people and stuff like that. But at night, you go out, and I went to the Montreal Forum, the old Montreal Forum, and I watched Montreal play Toronto. And I've never seen, even to this day, I don't know if I've ever seen as many fights in a game. This was, I believe, I want to say 1991. Maybe someone could find the game or the box score. Maybe I could do it through the AI. 7-0. I hope I got the year right there, Dial. It's either 1990 or 91, somewhere right in there. Montreal wins 7-0. More fight. I mean, I think there were 200 penalties. Does that sound right? Can there be 200 penalty minutes in a game? I don't know. It felt like 7-0. More fights than I'd ever seen. Montreal
I guess so if they got 5-minute penalties, yeah.
Montreal won 7-0. I had a great time because I was at the Montreal Forum. I mean, I didn't realize now. I mean, you go to something back then and you're like, look at this play. Now you go to a major arena and I realize how dumpy it was. Carolina on this power play here, and they're putting some shots on. And I thought it was the Mecca at the time. I think it still was. I'm visually thinking about it right now when I walked in there, and I thought, this is incredible. And then you go to like these arenas today and you're like, I can't believe that arena was like, it was really kind of a dump in a way, but
yeah,
okay, that's it. So the period ended. There's going to be a little bit of a power play when we come back there, right? About 30 seconds or so. Knicks are up
by a minute something.
A minute. Oh, okay. Knicks are up by 25 over in the basketball game. I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't know. I don't think anything there.
Seitu Sabali has left the game for the New York Liberty. They're down 1 to the Portland Fire in a very low-scoring game in the WNBA tonight. I mean, we're trying to, if you're trying to find a sporting event, I mean, we want this Knicks game, but they're going to close these guys out, Dylon, and they're going to be waiting around. That other series is only, 2-2. They got to play 2 or 3 more games in that Oklahoma City and San Antonio series, and the Knicks are going to be waiting around until June the 3rd. They won't have to play here for nine more days after they win tonight.
Yeah, that's crazy. More rest for them. That's crazy.
It didn't help. It didn't help the in the NHL sitting around. Didn't help those Colorado Avalanche.
No, it didn't. Most of the time, it doesn't. Honestly, it did early in the playoffs, but now it's serious in round 3, round 4. Don't think it matters now.
Big excitement here in Vegas, Stylon. It's fans are going crazy for their Golden Knights here. You can order your license plate. I know they have this a lot of town, but everyone seems to do it. I've never seen so many people choose to put the Golden Knights and buy the Golden Knights license plate. On your license plate, and has a Knights logo on it. A lot of people do that here, and they really love this team here. And the team's only 9 years old. They have one Stanley Cup already.
Yeah, fuck, it's hard to think that they're crazy to think they're 9 years old already.
Right. It's only 4 or 5 years, but it seems like only 4 or 5 years, but it's been 9 years, I think.
Yeah, maybe they are due for another cup then.
The Knicks are up by 29 points midway through the second quarter here. If you're those Western Conference teams, you got to be at least you got to worry about your own series first. You don't want to watch this if you're a Western, because you're like, how are we going to beat? Now, it's funny because you think that even if the Spurs win or the Thunder, that they're going to be a favorite over the Knicks. But are they really against this great Knicks team right now, looking like the greatest team of all time here this past couple of weeks?
I mean, usually, I would go, Cleveland plus 28 here or whatever, but I don't even feel that right now. I just don't feel that way. Let's see what it's at here. Yeah, the total's at 230. Fuck, I don't even want to play the under like I said I wanted to. I just don't. I don't feel it, It doesn't sit right in my gut, Ramon.
Well, I'm on the Knicks and over, so I feel pretty good about this one. And I took the first quarter Knicks, and I took the first half on the Knicks. And I got some props. I don't know if they're looking that good. I have Cat under 17.5 points, and I have Jared Allen under 7.5 rebounds, and I have my man Evan Mobley over 20.5 points and rebounds. I met the Mobley brothers when they were, I want to say, 10 and 11 years old. I think they're 1 year apart, maybe a little more than 1 year apart. Their dad, who is an assistant coach at SMU right now, he was a player. He went to the University of Portland, but he was in the same graduating class as I was in high school. And of course, I wasn't a great athlete. Well, no, I am a great athlete. Look, I'm a great athlete, but I wasn't a varsity caliber athlete. And of course, I was the announcer for the game, the public address announcer. And Eric Mobley, their dad, was the best player on the team. So I would say his name, Eric Mobley, and his sons. When there was an alumni basketball game about 10 years later. And who else was there? Was Bill Walton, because he was the greatest player from my high school, actually, the legendary Bill Walton. And he was there. He didn't play at the time. And this is about now 30-something years ago. And but the young men, Eric was there with his kids, and he introduced them to me, and they were pretty tall. I was like, you joke around with my friend. Oh, these young men are going to be great basketball players one day. He said, yeah, they are. And sure enough, from Rancho Christian High School all the way to the NBA right now. The other Mobley brother, actually, though, I believe is playing in Germany. He's not in the NBA currently. If any, Isaiah Mobley, you might remember them both being on USC, but Evan's the better player, I think. Isaiah could be an NBA player, but I don't think he'd be getting the same type of run or money if he was sitting the bench in the NBA, maybe as he does over there with Braunschweiger or whoever he's with over there. I don't know the team. Okay, so my Padres are going down here, Dylon. They're going to lose this one. Bottom of the ninth inning here. Texas is going to play another under here, Dylon, at home. It looks like they're trailing the Houston Astros in the seventh inning, 4-0. This season, Texas at home has 16 unders and 4 overs.
Wow.
They're heading to another under here, it looks like, again tonight. It'd be 17-4 to the under for the Texas Rangers at home.
I was getting some.
Oh, whoops! And now 7-0. It just popped up there. Whoops! Spoke too soon. Now it's still going under. It is. I believe 8.5 or 8, but I might be hanging on here now. All of a sudden,
the Astros Rangers.
Yeah, the sports score bot just updated there.
Yeah, wow. Dale was close. Not too many people beat the sports score bot, but Dale was close. Happened a couple times. Updates have been beaten. You know what was wrong the other day, too? That sports score bot, for the first time, it was wrong as fuck. It said that a team was down by like 20 points or something, and they were actually like tied.
That's weird because I think that it's probably, computer generated from actual parsed data.
Yeah, I don't know where it got it from, but I think it's the first time I've seen it fuck up, and I was like, no, that's wrong. I called it out. Crystal Craig said she had that WNBA player over 14.5. The one you said was out. Who was that again?
Just questionable to return. I hope I didn't say out, but Setu Sabali, questionable to return to the game right now is what the report is.
Philly Eagle had that first period a draw. All right, I was looking at some second period stuff there while I was quiet there for a moment. I'm going to go with the old classic we've been doing here, Ramon. I think there might be 2 goals here, maybe 3 in the third period. I don't know, 3 seems crazy, but I think 2 is not crazy. But anyways, I'm going 2 at plus 220 and then 3 goals at plus 350.
Wow.
Montreal decides to press just a little bit. And then with this power play, I think I saw Canadiens at plus 2.5, but now that they have a power play, it's kind of moved a little bit. But I think I want to get Canadiens plus 2.5 if that pops up. And I'm taking the Canadiens on the money line at plus 240. And I got one more bet. It's going to be the draw at plus 330. It's a little bit higher than the original line, and that's kind of what I like. That's what we waited for. Montreal loves draws. They're going to overtime the most, more than any other team in the NHL playoffs. So, yeah, the draw plus 330. I'll type those all in the chat since it was a lot. Yeah, it could be one or 2, Ramon. It's the same price. 1 is plus 220, and then 2 is plus 220, and then that's the 3 gets you the plus 350. So they're saying 1 or 2. I'm just trying to fade the 1,
Well, I mean, just the fact that you guys are going over, I think that says a lot because, to me, I perceive this, like I said, you got Carolina, that great neutral zone defense has put them really in this position. Montreal, a team that doesn't get a lot of shots, but gosh darn it, 3 goals in the first period, just like that. We've got the 10 straight overs. So you could have defense, you could have scoring, but that is kind of surprising there that has, been the way this one's been going. All
yeah,
right.
I definitely feel you. I mean, I went back and looked at the stats here for the second period. Both games in this series, they have gone just 1 goal exactly, just 1. Mm-hmm. But, those trends are made to be broken. Like I said at last game, game 1, game 2, yeah, they go under and slow. And I know this is Carolina we're talking about. But Montreal that's the way they have to play. If they're going to try to win, they're going to have to change it from Carolina's slow offensive game. So let's go. If you like the under, honestly, I would say watch it here live. Under 7.5. It's minus 180 right now, but if you just keep an eye on that live line, you might get a 7.5 at a good price live here in the second period too, and that's not bad at all. 8 goals does seem crazy to me right now, Ramon. That's what we'll remember to look for, under 7.5 goals.
Nick's still up here by 21 points, but the Cleveland's made a little bit of a dent. It's
not bad.
They'll need, they gotta.
If they could close it to 15 to 10 in the first half, then I'd say they have a chance. But man, I want to cheer for them. They were a good team too. And honestly, I heard a lot of talk today. And everybody's saying James Harden's stuck. I mean, I listened to your show. You were saying the same thing. You're saying James Harden is the problem. That's all I'm reading on the internet right now. Sniz went on a big rant about it the other day. Said he's been on so many teams fucking this up. I think he's fucking into some illegal gambling shit. There's no way. Thinks James Harden is fishy, Ramon. Oh, did we lose him? Is he frozen? I think we did. Sure, he'll be back. Yeah, Cavs down by 20 now, 2 minutes 45 seconds left. Houston scored again, leading the Rangers 9-0.
Now the internet go down there, and the Astros game just went over.
They're 9-0. That's such a bad way to lose a fucking over.
Well, I started talking all that shit. I mean, don't go saying a team is 16-4 to the under when it's 3-0, and they're going to score 6 runs in the next 5 minutes. And the Padres just lost.
It was the truth, though,
Huh?
The truth. Wasn't just talking shit. That's what happened. Just telling the stats like it is.
Padres just lost. They couldn't get a run.
Unreal.
3-0. It's Memorial Day here, as I said, in the United States at the Padres Stadium. Dylon, the San Diego is a big military town. They have a big naval base there.
Okay.
And in the Padres Stadium, there is a monument, if you will. It's an empty chair with a POW MIA logo on it, basically representing the lost soldier fan, never coming home. And they keep it cordoned off with some velvet rope, and you can go see it. Not a big deal, but it's something in this town that is very representative of San Diego.
That's cool. I always like to go see historic sites when I go visit some places. I saw the Alamo when I went to San Antonio, Texas. That was cool.
I went to the first night of the Petco of the Petco. I went to the first game, the first official game at the Petco Park when it was opened, and that was a while ago now. That park has been open for a while, even though it was kind of a newfangled park at the time. But my mother had just passed away a few months earlier, and she wasn't doing great. And I knew that maybe it wasn't going to be a long. One might not be around too long, but we were talking. She said, "Boy, I really would like to go to the Petco Park, when it opens up." Because as a single mom, she took me to a lot of games as a kid. As mom and son. One time, Dylon. One time, we were at the game and the Padres were losing 8-0 to the Pirates. And my mom, I think she liked taking her son to the game, Dylon, but. It's also a good place to go and drink a beer or two or three.
Yeah, for sure.
And Mom, we were down 8-0, and Mom was sitting in the middle of the aisle for some reason, telling everybody, "Don't leave. They're going to come back." And I was kind of embarrassed as a young kid. Your mom's hammered there, telling everybody they're going to come. Padres won 9-8. They came back. They won.
Oh, yeah.
9 runs in the 9th inning, and my mom was right.
She was out here like this, Ramon.
Guess. That ain't no guess. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay, that's fine.
That's great, though. That's fucking great.
They came back to win that, and I couldn't believe it. And
here it is, second period. Carolina with the power play for 1 minute. Jay Ryden shines with us, too. He says, "Let's cash." Dale Fix says the Padres are awful against lefties. Also saying Camp Pendleton, his uncle, was a high-ranking officer there. Hell yeah. Well, I guess since it is Memorial Day and we're talking about all that and your uncle and all that, it is time to give a shout out to the men and the women that have served, will serve, or are currently serving any one of our beautiful countries to let us do what we want to do. That's what Memorial Day is about, remembering them, right? So shout out to the beautiful men and the women that have served, will serve, currently serving. Cheers.
Absolutely. I am the son of a Navy man.
Hell yeah. I mean, my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather both were in World War II. He was actually a pilot, and she was a nurse. And then, yeah, my brother-in-law with my sister, he's actually in the Army right now, too.
Well, when my mom said, Dylon, she wanted to go to the Petco Park when it opened, but she didn't quite make it. But I made sure she made it to Petco Park as I lightly sprinkled some of her ashes on the field after the first game ever played there.
Hell yeah. It was beautiful.
How about that?
I like it.
And a picture of it there, right in the right field foul pole right there. So anytime the ball goes rolling down there and it's a shot down to the right field corner, I go, "There's my mom."
I love it. That's awesome.
Well, the Cavaliers have closed it to 19 points here with 33 seconds to go.
Not
and
good
there
enough.
it is, second quarter. 68-49 says the sports scores bot down there. So 19-point lead. That's better than 29.
Man. Montreal with only 5 shots here, so Ramon, 16-5 the shots. This is
yes. I mean, that's the way it's going to be for Montreal. You'd think. I mean,
I always knew that, but 5? I learned my lesson on the first game. I thought it was too low, and I know who Montreal is, right? But it's like they have to put pressure to beat Carolina, right? So I thought 21.5 was too low. So I took that goalie save prop, and it lost. And then the next game, they dropped it to 19.5. And I was like, nope.
Well, look what Dale said there. Thinking about everyone here. Yeah.
Goddamn, I'm trying not to, Dale Fix. Stop it. No, I'm just kidding. That
Yeah.
was a beautiful moment. You always got to remember everybody, family and friends you lost.
Let's hope we have no more wars after this one. Let's hope we have no more wars after this one. This isn't much of a war right now, but a war is a war.
I've never heard this one before. The Montreal Canadiens. Not bad, not bad. Pretty clever.
Back to full strength here now.
Cole Caulfield with a nice shot, though. There's another shot. They got 6. They got 6 shots from him. Let's go.
Got to put the puck on the net.
Yeah, it's definitely a key play in hockey. If you really want to break this game down, the puck has to go in the net.
And here's,
How do you do it?
Well, here's the thing about Carolina, right? I mean, they've been in some games where they don't get a lot of shots because they like to keep possession of the puck and keep it away from the opposition. That's what they're really great at. A lot of neutral zone passing.
They're one of the only teams that does it this well too.
Right. So what are you afraid of if you're Montreal giving up the puck to this team? They're not, they're very good. They're better than Montreal, even if this one is tied right now. Right now, Montreal has a lot to, prove here to this team, despite that first win. And right now, I mean, obviously they're down here in this game at home in this in a 1-1. So maybe Carolina gets this. Oh, here's a steal. Way to break up that defense. I know I'm behind you here, but. So don't be afraid to give up the puck if you're Montreal. Go in there and take some shots. Carolina is not an explosive team. They're good. They're very good. They're strong.
The last second period, they had 3 shots. Third period last game, they had 7 shots. They just threw that stat on the screen here. And then 0 shots in overtime where they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now only 7. But Carolina has outshot opponents in every single game. They outshot every single opponent.
Mm-hmm. And Anderson has to cover up the puck there, so there's a shot as well. So, hey, Dylon, today Canada won. They are the first team to advance into the quarterfinals of the World Championships today.
Let's go.
With that win over, or it wasn't. I think they advanced because of one of the results. They didn't play today, but they did win their last game, obviously there. But I think they moved into the quarterfinals here as the winner of the Group B, going 5-0 with one overtime victory, and of course the game against Norway.
All right, Canada.
It looks like they'll probably play Austria. I would think it could be Austria. I think.
Rob Brendamore's losing his mind over that one. It's a Carolina penalty.
Oh no. Okay.
Slashing
here. Let's see what happens here now.
It's a big break. Let's get one goal here. Yeah, I'm really thinking, I knew the second period had gone under every time, but I don't bet second period unders. But maybe I should have did 1 goal and 2.
Tomorrow, Canada plays Czechia.
Crazy. Who they play?
Czechia.
Czechia.
Final.
United
Formerly Czech Republic.
Yeah, I think you can still call them that and not offend anybody. But
Let's go, Montreal Canadiens. Un goal! This game is tied up 2-2, folks. Wow, tied up. Could we see 3-3 draw?
You know what's happened here, Dylon? I talked about catching up to you a little bit. It was only a few, but that few seconds, I didn't realize that few seconds that I was off the air there, that my internet was just a temporary, the old wheel of death came on there, all the screens, and when it resumed, it left me at the same point. So I'm just now getting up, fast forward now, but I want to see the goal first. But I'm just getting to the power play right now. I didn't realize that I had fallen behind by a couple of 2 minutes or so because of my internet getting knocked off there for a second.
Gee.
I'm just now the power play is just now starting here. And they jinxed it right there. You knew when they put on the screen Carolina had killed 19 consecutive power plays.
I think I said this on the stream last night. They were talking about stats after that game was over last night. That Lane Hudson has had like one shot on goal the last 4 games, and he's plus 750 to find the back of the net. But I was like, man, don't believe none of these bets you see on the TV, right? Of course, he goes and gets it done.
That was an excellent goal. That was a great power play goal, actually. Sabali is out for the remainder of the game for New York. I don't want to break it to Crystal that way, but that's the news that has come out now officially. So, yeah, that was a great power play goal. That's how you like to do it right there, with a little bit of a breakaway actually on there. Or not a break, but without, shorter defender, and you get behind him a little bit. Great passing right there from Caulfield. It was a give and go with Hudson there, Dylon. Great teamwork by the
Lane Hudson was so fast to get in there.
That was great. Now I'm going to fast forward. To catch up.
Truth Teller says no more goals for the draw. Going to sweat 33.5 minutes of hockey for the draw. It could be 3-3, Truth Teller. 2 more goals. One each. Best case scenario.
The 2-2 right now.
And I knew I wanted to stay away from that under today too. Like, I don't know. I think everything's switching up. Like I said, game 3.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the under get crushed in that Colorado game. That first period went over. Everything's getting serious now,
Yeah.
And imagine Vegas winning though, 4-0. And Vegas gets all this rest, and then these guys probably go to game 6 or game 7. Man, that's a huge advantage for Vegas. There's Lane Hudson again. Watch Lane Hudson when he has the puck. Look at his footwork, how fast he switches from forward to reverse and maintains speed. It's actually incredible. His footwork is something else. And he's only like 5'9" or 5'10" or something too, Ramon. And I remember this since the beginning. Scouts that were looking for players, they put Lane Hudson on the do not draft list. They said he's too small, he's too short. But look at him now.
They showed last night at the game, there was a Instagram controversy. They showed the Miami Heat player Bam Adebayo at the game last night wearing a Vegas Golden Knights jersey. He was there with his wife, who was also wearing a Golden Knights jersey. She is a professional basketball player for the Las Vegas Aces. In fact, she's a legendary basketball player, Asia Wilson. And they were wearing their Golden Knights jerseys, and they put a nice picture on Instagram wearing their jerseys. And the fans in South Florida got very upset that Bam would not be, that he would be wearing. I thought that seems unfair. It's not like they were playing the Florida Panthers. They're playing Colorado. You should be able to sit with your wife and not have any grief just because you play in South Florida where the Florida Panthers play. you could wear a jersey with your wife at a game. She plays for the Vegas team, the Aces basketball team. So I don't know. I thought that was a little rough for the fans of Panthers to say, "What are you doing?" I'm sure he would go to the Panthers game and wear a Panthers jersey. I mean, we're gamblers. I wear a different jersey all the time.
Right.
Oh boy, a 3-on-1 right there. Oh, what a save! What a save by Davis there. Here come the Canadiens back. Having some transition here.
Wow.
Back and forth we go. This game's kind of opened up here a little bit.
It did, right?
Montreal back the other way, but I think that was offside. Yeah.
Yeah, it really did. Hopefully we can get one more goal to cash this bet. The second period over.
There's that. This progression for the Canadiens, they've slowly been. Remember, dial on people. I don't know. I mean, as a Canadiens fan, like I am, and too, probably, but there was a good, it was a good 15 or 20 years that they actually sucked for years and years, and not always horrible, but missing the playoff. The Montreal Canadiens are supposed to be in the playoffs every time because they're the Montreal Canadiens, okay? And there were years where they were downright bad for many years. And this progression to this moment has actually been taking place for about, 3 or 4 seasons. They've been slowly getting better. It's been a little bit long, maybe not as fast as you'd like to see your team turn around. But they've slowly gotten better over the last couple of years, get better the next year, a little bit better. And then this year has been great. Oh, the Marlins scored a couple of runs here. And there's my man, Kyle Stowers. Kyle Stowers just got tagged out. 7-2 there. I could get rid of this game probably.
Am I getting a
little bit, yeah.
Where the hell's that coming from?
I don't know.
There it is. It's gone. It's gone.
Like I said, I don't know why my internet went down there for a moment with you.
Andrew says Vegas has an amazing team. I mean, yeah, they really do.
Yeah, it's a good,
defense, good offense, good goalie. I mean, what more do you want?
This team has been very competitive ever since they came in as an expansion team. They were good as an expansion team, and they've been pretty good every year.
First year, right?
They've been good. Every year they've got a quality team. And you look at what they did with the.
Maybe that's where Connor McDavid goes to Las Vegas.
Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be something? I mean, look at you've already seen now. Look, dial on. I mean, the transformation in a player like Mitch Marner. Everyone wanted to be critical of Marner. As good as he was, why wasn't he the, why couldn't he help?
William Nylander's a fucking puck hog. I was laughing about that the other day. I was like, imagine that. They're saying Mitch Marner's the problem, the Leafs, who haven't got a cup since 1967, as we all know. And then he leaves the team and gets a cup with Las Vegas immediately. I mean, how ironically hilarious.
It looks like a star out here.
Oh, shit. Nikolai Ehlers in front. Big shot. Sheesh. That one stung Dobish. I think it hit him pretty hard in the right shoulder. I think that hurt him for a second there. The goalie, Dobish. That was a hard shot to his right shoulder.
Yeah, he was wincing in pain there. He couldn't even really get up.
Right? He did stay down for a few seconds.
Even for him to emerge as the Canadiens goalie, I don't think he was in this team's plans when the season started, was he?
Not at all. Came out of nowhere and started killing it. Oh, nice centering pass across, but he couldn't pick it up. Goes behind the net. They're going to call it high sticking.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He took that right on the shoulder, dude. I think that snuck under the pad. He's rolling his shoulder, giving it a rub.
Okay.
That is stick side, by the way. Stick side. So his glove is still good. His glove is still good. 68-49. Start of the third quarter. Here we go. Knicks and Cavaliers.
Yeah, Davish got it on the where he's not padded there on the shoulder, Dylon.
Right? Just underneath it, right where it's not padded, right?
Yeah, you got the pads on the top there, but I think they're ready to go in the second half here, I think, in a few minutes right now in the basketball game. Yeah, we are underway here, and it's 70-51.
Truth Teller says the Cavs are coming back to win.
So far, they've closed it up here to 19. They did get even closer than that. It was just 17 or 16 a moment ago.
Yeah, maybe I should have taken that plus 24 like I was talking about, but I don't know. And that total at 230, I said I wanted to hit that at the under. That's back down to 222. I should just listen to myself for a moment. It's all right. We got lots of live bets on this hockey game. It's another reason I didn't do it. So I didn't really want 7 bets all over the place. We got to keep it tight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about the Cavs.
Wow. Another one. Marlins 8-2.
Oh, boy.
Blue Jays are not winning this one.
I was mentioning Kyle Stowers, Dylon of the Marlins. He comes from the area that I like. I still cover my high school teams, and his dad sold me my mortgage, my mortgage, and thanks to his dad, I bought a 1-bedroom condo for $98,000, and then sold it 4.5 years ago for $400,000. So thank you to Mr. Stowers.
Yeah.
Thank you to Mr. Stowers there. I owed a little bit on it. I was only paid off about a little more than 2/3, so it wasn't take home.
Good.
Yeah, still owed about 35, 40 grand with interest, but that was okay. That was okay.
Hell yeah.
So I hope that money and subscribe to my picks from Winnable, because I'd like to make that money last till I'm 67 years old. Got about 10 years to go before into Social Security. So get my picks.
Get them now. Get them while they're hot. I'm going to go get a couple more beers as there's a break here in the action.
Okay, I'll take it from here. The Liberty have extended the lead here against the Portland Fire, though, to 49-42. So they're playing well, even after Sabali left the game. Portland's an expansion team, so but the expansion teams this year have done okay. I think they were pretty fair to them, and I think they've got some okay teams. We'll see. We're only a couple weeks into the season, so the expansion teams are hanging in there so far with a few wins for sure. We'll see if they can make it go all season long. But 7.5 minutes to go here in Carolina. Oh, man, penalty coming up here, I do believe, and that's going to be a power play for the Hurricanes here, I believe.
Let's see if they can respond. Ugh.
I didn't see what it was, but Svechnikov. Okay, let's see here. They were going around. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, hooking there, right? Hooking or tripping, something like that.
Saying. Oh, Seth Jarvis off the post. You could hear that one ringing throughout the arena. That was a straight dinger. You don't have the volume on, do you, Ramon? Oh, man, that one, you could hear the echo of it on the broadcast. Ding! Yeah, he's in the box again. He's in the box again.
Yeah, he had a. No, it was a point blank shot. He just had a tough angle on it, but he was definitely behind the goaltender and had a little bit of a slot to put it in the net, but it hit the post.
Let's play the penalty video. I love this one.
2 minutes by yourself and you feel shame, you know. And then you get free.
I love that one. It's from Slapshot. Classic hockey movie. It's actually somebody in the chat recommended that we should get that clip specifically.
Put the puck on Davis again there, and he had to turn one away.
Hey, let's go. Woke's joke in the building says, hey, Ramon cashed that Hungary plus 4.5 goals earlier today. Barely. I actually heard that on the show with the morning steam. I heard that. Nice one. Nice one. Play this one for you. How about a video for you, buddy? How about that?
Gonna bring us 2 more. Then 2 more after that every 5 minutes until one of us passes the out.
Hell yeah. Truth teller counting minute by minute to overtime. He's been sweating overtime this whole game. Ever since it was 0-0. He's like, come on, 0-0. Shout out to Truth Teller.
Well, Dylan, you've done a great job with this show, and I think people are getting used to having I know once the playoffs end, and you're busy and everything, but they've done a great job with the playoffs here and hosting the prime time show. I mean,
oh, I love it. It's literally what I would do anyways. Even if I wasn't on film, I'd just be sitting here drinking beers, yelling at myself, come on, Montreal.
it's just what
it has been a lot of fun.
What the channel
last year for the NHL playoffs too, and it was just great. But I mean, this year's been a lot better because we've had special guests popping through. It's been great.
I worry when you're busy or we haven't had a Friday. I was like, oh gosh, maybe I should go on there and put a show on so that we have that time slot filled, and it's a great show. I'm happy to be on it right now.
Hell yeah, it's been great.
We still got a whole nother period to go here. Nothing's been decided yet.
Tail Fick has been here every night too. He says Dylon's been amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, you guys are making me blush. Stop it. We got 24 likes now too. I don't think we did a shot for 10. So you know what? For 10 and 20, I'll shotgun another beer. I fucking love you guys. Clock this one too. I'm gonna clock it. We're gonna clock it, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the stopwatch. All right. Let's go. Seven seconds. It did take me about a second to transition to hitting the button and taking it. I'd say about 5.5 seconds with hitting the button to stop too. The shotgun beer about 5.5. We'll bring it down to the shotgun 5. We'll get below 5, ladies and gentlemen. And somebody said the other night, Ramon, they saw Travis Kelce on a broadcast chugging a beer, looking like a loser, and he was thinking Dylon would crush Travis Kelce in a beer chugging contest.
Yeah, it was last night. He was with Taylor.
Dale Thick.
Or not 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago, right? Because it was at the Cleveland.
Overlap.
Yeah. He was right there courtside. That was it. Startled me, because you'd think that Tay. I think that's the first time we've seen her on the floor of the basketball game. You'd think she not that she's arrogant or anything, that you'd think she'd almost have to watch from a box because of her, like she always has with the football. I know it's different than, and it's colder out there, but I mean, you watch from the box because of, security and everything, but, gotta be honest. I mean, she does require, detailed security because of her fame, but to see her half court in a basketball game was almost a little bit stunning for me, actually. But Kelce got up and, yeah, Dylon, I don't know if you saw it. He chugged it. It was a small beer. I think it was a 12-ounce can at courtside, and basically just poured it down his throat. But he did get a lot of criticism. I didn't think it was worthy. He drank a beer. He didn't spill it on himself. He didn't not finish the beer. I think, people just kind of soured on Travis, I think, a little bit, maybe because of his relationship with
old Swiftie.
Yeah.
Listen, I love Taylor Swift. Some of her songs are great.
They really are. I don't.
Some of them you can't relate to because they're girl songs. Let's be honest. But no, there's her one album. I actually used to bang that shit back in when I was 18, I guess. Yeah, and it was a great album. Great album.
T Smooth is in the chat. He says, "Has anyone used Kalshi?" I was using Kalshi, and then about 3 months ago, there was a new rule because Nevada is protected by the Gaming Commission here pretty heavily. So they pretty much said, and so I can't use Kalshi. I can use it for non-sports prediction bets, but here I have it brought up here. It says right here, some markets not available in Nevada. You can see right there. Let me read that, but I cannot bet anything. I cannot bet.
Las Vegas won't let Kalshi interfere.
No, you can't. I have also, so I got rid of Polymarket. I have Kalshi and I have a DraftKings prediction, but I can't do sports on either of those sites. So you have to use licensed sports books in Nevada. The geolocating is on there, but I do have a Kalshi account. I only have open positions in some of. They did pay off the positions that I opened up before the ban. For example, so like if I had a pick on what did I have here? I had some winners.
Carolina big shot just off the right pad.
And there seems some physical hitting back there.
Come on, let's get one more goal here. 2.5 minutes left.
I had a Cooper flag. Yep. And the shots are 22-11.
I knew 3 goals again in the second period was stupid, Ramon. I thought 2 was viable. I thought 2 was there. I should have went 1 and 2, like I said, but it's all good.
And the Knicks are throwing down some dunks over here to kind of get that lead back up here to close to 20 points still. Cavs not really responding too much here.
Oh, my God.
A 28-point lead once again.
That's crazy. All right, Dobish, release the wolf.
Oh gosh. I see it now.
Yeah.
That was, you look. I mean, you can go in with a and you can't. But he's going to try to say that he was kind of ridden into the goalie, but I don't think he was. I think he just couldn't stop his momentum, and you're supposed to stop your momentum right there. I think it should be a penalty on Carolina, but unfortunately, there was a Montreal player right on his back.
Right.
So it looks just as if he kind of pushed him or didn't give him a choice. But I thought Walker was careless right there in crashing into Dobish.
Here he is. Yeah, I'm seeing the replay now. Yeah, no, he just came in with too much speed. But yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have fucking done that.
Because
it is going to be 4-on-4. The goalie interference for Walker, and then roughing on the other side for Montreal because they beat the shit out of him when he was on the ground.
They did call a double penalty. They did call double penalty.
Roughing. Man, if you're allowed to fight, I think that roughing should be scratched. Everyone knows you don't touch the fucking goalie. You deserve a couple shots.
Well, you could see it looked to me like the Montreal player. He did obviously have his bumping of him kind of helped the momentum to crash in. But if you look at the Montreal player, he's actually trying to avoid the contact. He ends up barely touching him. Really, I mean, in hockey, when you got your ice momentum going and you barely, it's going to carry on. So
he did come around after the play too and touch gloves with Dobish and say, "Sorry, buddy." I don't think it was intentional. Like you said, he just got too much momentum, couldn't stop.
He's had a rough night there. So I think it should have been a penalty on Carolina only, but they're never going to let that slide. So
2-on-1 for Montreal. Oh my god. Too much work, man. He tried to do a spinorama. Went too complicated with it.
Mm-hmm.
Overplayed it. That's what they said on the broadcast. He overplayed it. That's the word to use. Tried to go spinorama, backhand pass. Man, just fucking shoot the puck,
Final.
Demidov rushes it. Pretty much going to be 4-on-4 for the remainder of this period. Only 5 or 6 seconds left going into the third, but 30 seconds left.
Lineup.
Astros beat the Rangers there. 9-0.
Six seconds left. Matheson wraparound mishandles it, so that's going to be the end of the second period. Truth Teller says, let's go. Overtime, 20 minutes. Right, so we're going to lose those bets. We took 2 or 3 goals. We probably should have did 1 or 2. That's on me. But that's a stinker. But we still have the draw live, and Montreal plus 240 live. They're currently plus 110. And that under 7.5. Forgot to grab that live. I missed that one. Down to 6.5 now, Ramon.
Okay.
I knew there wouldn't be 4 goals.
I'm on the under in the game. I don't have very much confidence, but obviously a 2-2 here now. Maybe that'll help me. I got it under 6, but I know you have overs in there, so no problem. But I'm on Montreal too, so there's a lot to be decided here, but not in the basketball, Dylon. Not in the basketball.
It's decided, unfortunately. It's decided.
89-61.
Get there.
89-61.
That's nah. It's getting away from us. The total at 221 still.
I'm watching one TV. I've got the American Music Awards on over here.
Oh shit!
I've seen my one of my favorite. Oh, the Dodgers are. Yep, I saw. Yep, 1-0 there. Yep. My guy here, Somber. I really like this guy, a good singer, and he's got a couple awards here tonight. He got shut out at the old Grammys, but got some awards here tonight at the American Music Awards. Somber. I like this guy music. Yeah, he's got a good songs. Young guy, but I like it. I don't know if I'm nerdy or if I'm hip listening to him, but I really like his music.
I'll check him out.
Yeah, just a young dude. He can't be over 20 years old.
Nasty Nate cashes Nick's second quarter. Where was that before the second quarter?
All
Fuck,
right.
that too, Nasty Nate. What the fuck, man?
He was on it. You know he was on
Nice
it.
work. I know. You know, Nasty Nate, he's always on the second quarter for the.
He's on those Knickerbockers.
What's going on, Nate? How you doing tonight?
Knickerbocker, please.
Whoa, that's too close, Ramon. That's too close.
Portland's come back here against the Liberty. It's 59-55 now. They're coming back.
Dale says he did say it. Nope, we're not doing that. No. You know who I like as a young artist right now? Youngblood is actually pretty good. The guy that sang for Ozzy Osbourne's ceremony. I've been listening to his music, and I think he's actually pretty sick. Seems like a real dude, too, you know? He was going back to the old days. I saw a video where he just sat there for an hour with like a 1-800 number type thing. Fans could call him, and he would just talk to them for a minute.
Oh, wow. That's a great idea. What are we doing here, Dial? Let's change the theme of the show. Let's.
Redbeard just got out of his food coma. What's up?
All right, man. What a day. It's a great day to eat. Great day to eat. Great day to grill.
Yeah, what'd you have to eat? That's what I want to know. That's the big question, Redbeard. Truth Teller blessing overtime again. Blessing the overtime is Truth Teller.
We'll see. I mean, weren't we in the same position last game? It was looked like it was going to be high scoring, and then it was 2-2, right? And then trying to remember, but didn't it go that way? And then that's how it ended up 3-2, right? It was 2-2 at the end of 2, right? No one's right. Let me look back at it, but I think that's how it went down last game.
Let's see, game 2. There was 1 goal in the second, 1 goal in the third.
But 1 goal in the third, but still,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, they went 2-2 and then into overtime there. Not a lot of score. It started fast because we know it went over again, but then slowed down.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, this fucking 3-2 pops up a lot when you go back and look at the Hurricanes versus the Flyers. This was before playoffs, but it was 3-2. And then game 2, Senators Hurricanes was 3-2. Game 2 versus the Flyers. Game 4 versus the Flyers. Game 2 versus the Canadiens. So yeah, 3-2 was on the board more than any other combination. So that's interesting. Maybe a correct score bet here. 3-2, 5. I mean, I remember the original under was 5.5. They had it at 7.5 minus 170. Now it's 6.5 minus 125. Honestly, I kind of still like under 5.5. Even 6.5. 5 if you want to get greasy with it. 5.5 if you want to get greasy. But I would do 6.5. I don't think there's going to be 3 goals in the third.
That's a 5-minute warning here for the late WNBA game, Connecticut and Golden State. But Golden State's another double-digit favorite here tonight. It's up to a 14-point favorite here for Golden State tonight against Connecticut.
We had this is back in April 25th. Carolina had 4 goals in the third period. That was in round 1. It was game 4, where Ottawa obviously had a press there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, there's never been 3 goals in the third period. Never. I'm going under 6.5 right now. The only way we lose that is if we get 3-3 and it goes to overtime. And I'm on overtime at plus 330, so let's go. Oh, Lane Hudson, he's actually listed as the smallest player in the NHL, Ramon.
Oh, he's a
That's why he's so fucking fast.
Tasmanian devil out there.
Seriously, like his footwork is insane, and he is spinning around a lot. You're right. Actually, Tasmanian Devil was my favorite Looney Tune when I was younger. I had that poster on my wall, the Wanda from Down Under from the Space Jam movie. That was actually the first thing that I saved up for, too. I saved my allowance for like 3 weeks. I think the first one was The Lion King on VHS. But then after that, I went to Toys R Us again. And I was like, no, I want this poster instead. But it was $35. And my mom's like, well, I'll pay the extra $10. But that means you don't get allowance next week. And I was like, oh, yeah, fine. I want that poster up on my wall. And I had it for years. I learned a lot of lessons that day, actually. I found a wallet on the ground with a whole bunch of cash in it, and my mom taught me how to do the right thing. I was like, Mom, I could just, like, take this cash and buy a bunch of Tasmanian Devil posters, I was like 7 years old. She's like, no, we have to find who owned that wallet and give it back to them. I was like, really? All right, okay.
That's funny you mentioned that. I was just starting at I'd already been dealing poker for about 1.5 years. I was trying to get into a particular casino, and was at 2 other casinos first, waiting for my opportunity to go to this other casino. And I finally got hired at the other casino. It was maybe only 9 months in. And so I'm going for the orientation, right? At the, the employee orientation. And I'm in the park and walk into the thing, and I find a, obviously crisp $100 bills are obviously just out of the ATM, because they're like folded over, and you know how they're stuck together. There was no wind or anything. And I found the $700 on the ground at the casino parking lot while I was walking to the thing. And I'm like, wow, what great. But I'd already been involved in the casino business, and I figured, look, these people are going to report that they somehow lost $700 or persons or whatever, and they'll probably go to the camera. So when I got to the thing, I said, hey, I'm a new employee. I found this $700 out at the parking lot. So I turned it in. And after the, not after the meeting, but there was another meeting later, and it was kind of embarrassing in a way, but they had another meeting, and they said, we want to single somebody. I didn't know what was going on. They're like, we want to call Ramon Scott up here. And I'm like, what's going on? I mean, I'm a new employee. This is going to be, what are they doing? Is it embarrassing? And they came up and they said, Ramon found $700 on his first day on the job in the parking lot, and we're going to give him a $250 gift card. I don't remember what place it was, Macy's or something like that. And they said for his honesty on his first day on the job. And I thought, this is a good place to work. Probably $700 ain't worth it, right? For a new job. I figured the camera was probably see me pick it up or something, you know?
Yeah, especially if you're at work too, you can't fuck around.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. Marlins 8-2 now. We gotta wait a little more time for the Blue Jays to come alive, I guess. I thought it was their time. It's not.
Yeah. Miami playing a good game today. I thought the Blue Jays were one of the best bets on the board today, Dylon. I really did.
Yeah, I thought they were about to heat up. Honestly, they're looking good. It's about that time of the season for them. But
well, I took the over on the morning steam show, but I was pretty invested in Toronto on the run line.
Let's see what happened in this basketball game. Of course, Knicks are smashing, but
yeah,
As far as quarters go, yeah, Knicks won all 3 quarters. The spread plus 25. Man, the Knicks just have to lay off now.
They're going to be rest. I mean, they get 9 days off, so I imagine they'll play the players for maybe a few extra minutes into the fourth quarter. But probably
I have to go Cavs plus 25 right now. I have to do it.
I think so, huh?
I think so. I hope so. Oh, yeah. We got another guest joining us for the third period. Another fellow Canadian. Let's go. You know him. You love him. He was here yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. The Goracle. What's up?
All right.
Let's get it, gentlemen. I'm on the Montreal Canadiens.
Woo! I took him live at plus 240. I'm on the draw at plus 3.
I didn't get a great number like that, but hey, let's cash all the same, brother.
Let's cash all the same. Fuck yeah. Because I just took the Cavs plus 25. And then what's the other bet I have? The draw, the Canadians. Oh, yeah, the under. 6.5.
The Cavs plus what? 25?
Going into the fourth quarter, yes.
Is it like a 40-point game?
30.
Okay.
Just shy of 30 right now.
All right, well, you know what? I had the Knicks, but the Blue Jays kicked me in the
Ramona was just saying that. They should have never got smashed like that.
No, but it was 2 plays by the left fielder that has no idea how to play left field. Like the score wasn't according to that game. Like that was supposed to be a 1-run game.
It doesn't tell the true story.
No, it doesn't. You feel bad for the pitchers.
The word of the day here, I think the word we were looking for is it's not indicative. There's your word of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, brother. As a Macedonian who, I've been here for like 33 years, but even still, indicative
means it's not indicating, indicative.
Yes,
it's not pointing in the right direction. Yeah.
Nice. You learn something every day, but that's a word I am never going to free.
I'll never use that word again. Ever. Anyways, a goal from the Montreal Canadiens wouldn't be bad. No, not at all. That's the other bet I took here, under 6.5 here, because it's 4-2-2 right now. There has not been 3 goals in any Carolina game, like ever, except for one time. It was 4 goals. That's when Ottawa Senators were trying to press. But
bro, what did I tell you yesterday after 2? Next goal wins. It's the playoffs.
Yeah, this is the same situation. You're right. Next goal wins.
Like there might be 2 more goals, but it's next goal wins.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I'm on the draw too, so it might be 3-3, and that's how I'm going to lose the under 6.5. But technically, I'm hedged right now, I believe.
Yeah, of course, because if you have the draw, that's a bigger number.
You're live at plus 330. It's now plus 130 actually. The draw now that it is tied up going into the third. And then Montreal for the big score plus 240. Let's get both. Let's get the draw and Montreal. I don't want to sweat.
What about you, Mr. Ramon?
I'm on Montreal and the under in the game here, Gorky, today. I just thought, getting a little plus money at home, and I think Montreal has proven themselves to be on caliber, at least right now, with this Carolina team. Because look, Carolina's not an explosive offense. They're a great team. We know how good they are, but I think Montreal's proven themselves already, not only in the first game, but even in the loss. I think they were okay. And back home here, I think we're probably exactly where you'd like to be winning your bet, but Montreal's got as good a chance to win this game over Carolina right now. The live line. Look, I get it here. On the live line, currently in this game. Carolina $1.45. I think Montreal, that's a good position. You get the home team, and look, it's still Carolina could still win this series. No problem. I'm a
I'm not asking Montreal to win the series. I'm just focusing on tonight.
Yeah.
I think Montreal has the edge in goal too, which is key in the playoffs.
Wow, you think Anderson he's kind of he's certainly on the downside of his career, but
I don't think Anderson's ever been a shutdown goaltender. Ever.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's overperforming. Carolina's defense is helping him out a lot.
He's obviously had some great seasons, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but he always is. He always is insulated with some really good team. Like his one year that he was in Toronto, we actually saw what Frederik Andersen is. Frederik Andersen equals an older Stuart Skinner.
Oh wow! Come on, Gorky. You don't know that.
Those are strong words.
Yeah. And you know how I feel about Stuart Skinner, bro.
Well, obviously. I don't think that was a compliment to Stuart Skinner, although it may have come off as such.
Not really. No.
Well,
I am of the opinion that Stuart Skinner, let's say, doesn't make a lot of select teams.
No, but Freddie, I think you'd have to put him ahead of Skinner by quite a margin. Come on.
Well, okay, given that he's been in the NHL for like 15 years or so.
Mikey Money calls him Blood Clot Anderson.
I mean, yeah, fitting.
We need the Wolf to come out right now.
And
Jakob Dobish, the Wolf.
I mean, Dobish is a Vezina winner tomorrow in comparison. So, I don't know.
I saw a video about his helmet. It's got the little spot on it where it says Dobish on the side. But if you get water on it and he sprays himself, as the goalies do, spray water on their helmet, it reveals a wolf once you spray it with cold water.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. All right.
That's why I say release the wolf. This 4-on-4 is over now. Back to full strength.
4-on-4 is just when the referees decide to be undecisive.
That one was pretty decisive. There's goalie interference, and then they jumped the other player and beat the shit out of him on the ground. So that was roughing.
You take the first one. That's it.
They shouldn't have jumped on him. But, you can't fuck with the goalie. Anytime you fuck with the goalie, that's a whooping. That's a paddling.
Or you take one from each side with the instigator. So you take 2 and 1.
Yeah, usually you're right, but in that situation, they completely lynched him while he was on the ground. They deserve that roughing penalty.
Yeah, but then that doesn't give them the advantage for the goaltender interference, and
they shouldn't have done it. You're right.
The goalie in the crease is untouchable, bro.
I know you're totally right, but you can't touch the goalie either. So. They do it every time. Every time the goalie gets touched, they're going to beat the shit out of that guy.
And it's the playoffs.
And it's well worth it.
You have to let men, be
men.
Be men at some point. And the playoffs, if you don't let it happen in the playoffs, bro, let some of that energy, pent-up energy, get out, When are you going to do it? Like, hockey is the one game that cannot get sissified.
Yep.
What are we doing? Are we making this basketball? 2 minutes for breathing on a guy tomorrow? Are we gonna see that shit?
Maybe we need power plays in basketball.
Right?
Don't give Adam Silver the cycle any ideas, please.
You know, the Knicks are up by 33 here, so they might need a 5-on-3 if they want to come back.
Yeah, for the rest of the game. How much is left, Ramon?
8 and a half minutes.
Okay, now
They can come back. They can come back. Cavs can come back.
They need to give Jalen Brunson a game misconduct for 8 minutes, and that should do it.
I mean, I'd be interested to see. I'm sure we'll see, like on those Sports Center graphics. This has to be one of the biggest massacres in conference finals history for 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because there is no, like, I cannot watch the NBA. There is no actual fight. When a team goes down by more than 10, it's game over. Before you know it, it turns into a 50-point game. It's crazy.
Yeah, Dale, if we cash the draw and Montreal money line, then the Panda mask will be coming out tonight for sure.
You have a panda mask?
Yes, sir.
It's very scary, actually. It's a scary panda mask.
He's a character on the show.
I don't know. Orky might have nightmares if he sees it. I don't know if you should go with it.
His name is the Cash Panda, and he only comes out when we do very, very well.
Yes,
okay. You might not sleep well, Gorky, if you see this thing.
Well, that's okay because there's always tennis at 5 a.m.
That's right. We're gonna get your winners. You better be studying right now with these matches because we've
I got Alicia Parks at plus 375 this morning.
Okay.
Or 275.
Is she tomorrow or is she the next? Because she just played. I think she's on Wednesday.
No, she play. They play once every 3 days now for the first round, huh?
Okay, so she's not up tomorrow.
Nope.
I love her. I love her. Hey, look.
When I saw that number was plus 275, I'm like, the wrong player was favored. Absolutely. And I was right.
16 minutes left.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm saying next goal wins.
All right, you better.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You better bring us some upsets. You better bring us some underdogs at the French Open.
Tomorrow morning, look out for Zach Schweida. Popirin, he's not in the form of his life. I haven't played it yet. Probably won't because I do want to sleep in past 5 a.m. But if I wake up, I think that'll be a good match to watch.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to say, I know you're an independent thinker, but I don't, and maybe you don't follow this. He is the hot dog tomorrow. He is the man with the value tomorrow on this whole card. So
Zach, yes,
yeah, oh yeah,
yes. Like Popirin shouldn't be that big of a favorite against anybody.
No, but I will say that when I watch Poppy he looks better right now than I think he ever has in his career. I just don't know right now. Maybe he get past, I thought he looked good. I thought he's looked good here over the last month or 3 weeks or whatever we've seen him here.
He had his stretch of his life when he won the Masters here in Toronto.
Yeah,
2 years ago. But ever since then, yeah, he returned to being the old version of himself, and
okay.
I don't know.
Over the last couple of weeks, I thought he looked
plus 400 plus 400 underdog for Schweida. I would say he's live. I think. Yeah.
Poppy won. Let's see, he had some good matches in Geneva. Beat Fritz, but only Fritz has already been eliminated here this week at Roland Garros because he's coming back from injury. So, but Poppy beat him beat him in Geneva, and also Poppy beat Berrettini and Mensick in Rome before he got blitzed by.
That's true. Yeah.
Taylor Fritz is injured, eh?
Well, he played, but he is coming back from injury and is just not quite up to himself.
I never trust tennis is one I think you can trust, Ramon. Correct me if
And
I'm wrong.
It's not really an injury. It's knee. It was knee tendonitis.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like he came back from like an ankle injury or something like.
Yeah, nothing huge, just a minor injury.
I mean, but it's something you have to learn to live with and play with for the rest of your life, basically, because those tend to be nagging conditions more so than injuries.
Yeah, you said it. I got a nagging condition right now. I got an icy hot patch on my back right now. I didn't even go to work today. I went to work in the morning, tried to reach down and pick something up, said, nope, I'm leaving.
Yeah. You gonna try to go tomorrow, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel better now. This icy hot patch actually does a lot of work.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just got old, fucking lifting it was all fucking weak, and I guess it just caught up to me.
You just got old?
Yeah, just now.
Yeah.
Just feeling it now. Yeah, 37, got lower back pain. I'm like, fuck. Hopefully this isn't the rest of my life.
Oh, I think it gets worse.
It usually does. Everybody says they want to be tall, but they don't realize tall people have problems too. I got a long ass spine. It's not good for business.
Well, yeah. Everybody has to live with something, right?
I gotta duck under doorways.
Wait, no. How tall are you, bro?
6'3". I'm not that tall.
Yeah,
but in the parkades though, some of those things are 6'2" for the cars. I gotta duck under those.
Yeah, but
I hit my head off lamps and shit.
Like I was thinking, 6'10" or more, or taller, I'm like, how tall is he?
That's left, Truth Teller. He's been following overtime. He's on overtime watch for us. He said this game had 36 minutes left when it became 2-2. He's been sweating it since the beginning, Gorks. He said, come on, 0-0.
Truth Teller, are you on the overtime, brother?
Yeah, he's on the overtime, and he's on the overtime watch.
Okay.
Yeah, he said at 18 minutes, he's been clocking this. I'm telling you, he was sweating it at 0-0 with 60 minutes left. He said, come on, 0-0. Shout out to Truth Teller. Sweating the bet, making it a lot of fun.
Guys, right now, this is pretty good. Anybody who hasn't hit the like button, do so right now, please. Because that's what makes our stream relevant and gets it out to the masses.
Hell yeah. We had 23 last time. We need 7 more to get to 30. Well, you know what it is. It's shot time. Ramon's going to eat some edibles. Gorky's gonna smoke a cigar.
I am gonna smoke a cigar. I actually don't need 35 likes to smoke a cigar.
We got 27 right now. We need 3 more. But yeah, you're right. I don't usually follow the rules. I'm a rebellious young lad, boys. I might just shotgun a beer. Anyways, don't tell Razor. If anyone asks, we had 30 likes when I shotgun this beer, okay? You guys gotta keep my secret.
You can do it right now.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just hit the bong, but I need to yell. All right, focus. Nope, that wasn't it. Hold on. Shout out to Gorky with a gifted membership.
Whoa.
Every time we get a gifted membership, we're going to take a shot as a thank you and a welcome from me. I'm shot.
Go!
Oh! Canadians!
Whoa, that's even more of a chance to drink, bruh. Let's get it. Let me
Hell
sit
yeah.
the fuck up so I don't fall over.
Multiple reasons to drink on that one. Let's go. What a good time.
Noah Dobson.
Noah Dobson.
It was such a slow shot. I mean, it almost looked like Slavkovsky got his stick on it somehow, but the thing was moving 2 miles an hour underneath the Bible there.
Nah, I don't think he did. It looks like he did, but I don't think so.
Wow. Oh, offside prior to the goal. Coach's challenge.
Oh, it was deflected in by a Hurricanes player. Ehlers was going for a block, and he put his stick on it, and it deflected right underneath.
They're looking
right
at offside,
underneath.
though, Ramon. Cole Caulfield was across the line before the puck was. That's going to be no goal. That's 2-2. Wow.
You know what though?
Holy
when
fuck,
when your own team deflects the puck, the challenge should be nullified.
It really should.
It shouldn't matter.
That was a puck that could have been gathered by anybody, right? He shouldn't be penalized, but clearly, though, when he touches it, his skates are clearly across the blue line. There's nothing. That's the rule of the rule.
Rob Brindamore is 2 for 4 on coach's challenges.
But is it actually offside? Because not yet.
By a fraction, they're talking about.
Well, here's the thing.
Hold on.
They're looking at him. Does he regather
No
the puck?
goal. No goal. Officially, it is offside.
That's kind of bullshit.
Wow, Montreal cannot believe it right now. Fans
That's kind of bullshit, dog. Because you deflected it. Yeah, well.
You look at the positioning of Caulfield's skate, though. He knew he was flirting with danger because he was trying to drag his skate on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you drag it now, it's not offside, huh?
If he could have gotten that skate on the blue line when he touched the puck.
Wow. That's actually the thing I love most about Sports Scorebot. It does the reverse goal and gives us the update, too. Pretty sick. Shout out to Don Johnson in the building. Truth Teller said it's okay, we can still get 3-3, but oof, no goal. Big goal on that one. Wow.
That would have been good, man.
Great effort, too. Although it was a fluky, like I said, a little bit fluky there, the way it went down, but it doesn't matter now.
Honestly, Truth Teller had the biggest sweat of his life. Like I said, so funny to me. I don't even think about overtime in the first period or sweat it, but he's been commenting all game about it. Shout out to Truth Teller.
I'm telling you, Jakub Dobeš is probably one of the best goalies in the last, I don't know how long. I don't want to put a number on it, but this is wild. I've I've been fading Montreal all playoffs, and now it's time to wake up and smell the coffee, bro.
Yeah. See, honestly, I was on them all season. I knew they were going to be better. They have such young fucking talents, and I've been following that goalie too. Like,
And and the thing is, he didn't come up from playing professional in the Czech Republic either. He went to Ohio State. Like what? I didn't even know Ohio State had hockey.
Really?
I did.
they're a big hockey. I mean, they have the
They're not
Cleveland Monsters, the AHL team. The Cleveland Monsters are actually pretty good.
No, Ohio State, like the university.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they're
a
not- they're
only
not
team they will play on, I think.
The Buckeyes, yeah. That's where Dobish got drafted from.
Yeah, wasn't it Cleveland Monsters? Am I wrong about that?
No, Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, the Buckeyes have an NHL team, is what you're saying.
No. That's where Dobish was drafted from.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't
Oh,
play.
yeah.
He played for he in the AHL. He played for Laval Rocket, of course.
Yeah, of course, but coming to the Montreal Canadiens organization, he was drafted out of Ohio State.
Yeah, I didn't know NCAA had hockey either.
Are you serious?
It says NCAA Ohio State Buckeyes. He had seasons there.
You didn't even know there was college hockey? It's a huge.
Well,
No, it is.
I thought it was called something else. I don't know.
I know it's a. I knew it was a discipline, but I don't. Of course there is college hockey, but usually you get like Penn State, Michigan State, Michigan, Denver.
Oh yeah, Denver won it this year.
I mostly follow just the Canadian leagues. Like, there's the North American Hockey League, which I've heard of.
Okay.
I thought it was that one.
No, well, no,
Jordan Stahl's shaking up.
that's the other path. You have like McKenna is in Penn State right now, right?
Yeah, it's just too much for me to bet on.
Well, I don't know if you can bet on college hockey, but
I've never even seen it on the book. That's probably why I never, brought it up.
You can. Every weekend, the biggest games are usually listed, and once they get to the playoffs, you definitely can.
yeah, but do you get numbers that are half worth it?
Oh, it's just like anything. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, there's a bigger straddle, I would say, on a college hockey game than a pro hockey game for sure. But
Right. Because you have like Ohio
Okay,
State
no.
playing. You have Ohio State playing Michigan, and the handicap is like a -4, is +/-4.
well,
Everyone in the chat knows about college hockey over here. Dale says ASU has a hockey team, and Woker's joke says RJ Umberger came out of Ohio State. And Truth Teller's still sweating the draw in 9:39.
R.J. Umberger. That's a hell of a name. Who
One
said
of
it?
in fact, one of the most popular things that we know is already popular in the NHL, but many teams will conduct an outdoor game in their football stadiums.
Yes.
All of them, Michigan State, Michigan, Penn State, they've all played outdoor games at least once over the last several
Yes.
years.
No. Of course.
That's you learn something new every day. I love it.
Yeah, Denver won this year. They're a powerhouse. But Denver
Colorado doesn't have a
this
good
year.
hockey scene. Jesus, this is so
Oh,
bad.
there's a power
That's the
play
end of the
for-
fourth quarter, boys. Knicks are going to win that one by 37 points. We're going
What's
to
the
lose
power
plus
play for?
25. We lost the plus 25 by 12 points, Ramon. I thought, my analysis on that was most of the time, it's very rare in the NBA are you going to win all 4 quarters. We've seen that before. So I thought really they would rest. They don't give a fuck. They fucking rub their nose right into the dirt. And 4-0 for the Knicks. Unreal. Truth teller doing the math. 579 seconds. He's counting them down. 578, 577.
What? Who's counting down seconds?
Truth teller. 579 seconds left until we cash the draw. Redbeard says Cavs gave him up in game 1. Sorry, Ick. Yeah, I agree with both of those. They did give up in game 1, and sorry, Ick. That sucks for the Cavs.
Truth, let's get past this power play, bro. I don't even know why they called it. What the hell? What are we doing? What? Why is Montreal killing a penalty for what?
Shout out to Fat Eats Equals Flavor with the follow over here on the Sports Money Network. Appreciate you. And Truth Teller has good news, boys. We won't lose another Cavs bet this year. We won't lose another Cavs bet this year, though.
Guess what? That's reason enough to drink some Buffalo Trace bourbon. Some of the last I have remaining in my stock because Premier Doug Ford decided to penalize us completely.
I'm going to cheers to the Cavs for having a great fucking season. Very sad the way it ended. Well, no, not just this game. You said, yeah, great end of 40-point shitter. Not just this game. There's whole season. A 40-point shitter. Well,
Yeah,
Crosby played high school hockey.
Can we lift the tariff imposed bourbon ban there, Doug Ford, please? I would pay up to like 75% tax.
Come on, Doug Ford.
Fucking jerk off.
You remember Rob Ford, of course?
Yeah, he was the actual one who, like, the people liked, and the reason why everybody then voted for his brother.
I'll always remember the Canadian heritage moments. It's actually on my Twitter profile still. Rob Ford smoking crack. Still a better mayor than anybody else.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why this guy won the race for premier after that, because everybody thought it's the same person, but not really.
He wasn't a crackhead. He just liked to party.
Rob Ford was a man of the people, bro. He was.
He was actually really good.
God bless.
He completely gets thrown off by the fact that he smoked crack, but it's like, come on, he was good at his job, though. Everybody parties on weekends.
Yeah, but listen, who cares? He actually, remember when he told the reporter, who cares if I did what I did? I did it on my own time. I didn't do it in your time.
And Beard says he was woke.
and I wouldn't want to do it with you anyways. Yeah, he was a man of the people, bro.
He was woke. That's hilarious.
He was woke.
That's what Redbeard says in the chat.
Thank God there was no wokeness when he was live. The world was normal. But let's stay on task.
Carolina. Oh my God, pushed into the net. He saves it.
Let's stay on task here before Carolina gets out in front. I think this was a save, right, Dobesh?
Another save.
Dobesh.
Jakub Dobesh. The Wolf.
Jakub. Very, 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 very good goal.
Ashton Aho comes in with it. Oh my God.
Not even close. No.
Great shot, though. Nice play on the backhand with one hand on the stick, and he goes for the
Wait,
backhand.
show me the puck. I'm
The
gonna
puck still
say
has to
that
go on the net, but great shot by Sebastian Aho.
that's not a goal, right? They never actually showed the bottom of the crease.
This is Marion Barry smoke crack and got reelected. What a rip on.
Who?
Redbeard says he was talking bourbon. What the hell y'all talking about? Rob Ford smoking crack.
He did, but there's nothing wrong with that. And he even told you.
I mean, there's been scandals and politicians all the way. Remember when Monica Lewinsky gave Bill Clinton a blowjob?
Again, who gives a fuck?
Right? Who wouldn't?
Get it where you can get it, brother.
Oh, shit.
And on that note, it's shot time. Let's go, fellas. Let me sit the fuck up and maybe I'll take a shot.
Woke's joke said Gorky needs some Blanton's bourbon and collect the horse tops. Sounds cool.
You know that bourbon is just overpriced Buffalo Trace, right? But shout out to you though, brother. It's true. It's good stuff for once a year for the Caps. They all come out of the same distillery.
Shots this period again. Carolina 5, Canadians 1. I mean, Canadians are not getting shots on goal. But just as I said, it shot off the post, which is still not a shot on goal. But man, the attempts have been there for Montreal. The numbers are a little bit.
Hey, brother, but you cashed Carter Hart yesterday, Carter Hart yesterday.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It got sweaty. But
it got very sweaty.
Was it not as sweaty as the last game? The game before that, I was sweating it with 15 seconds left, and it was
Colorado thought they were going to turn into Denmark.
And I'll tell you guys that are rocking with us right now, we're going to do the same play. I mean, it was over 1.5 first period here, and it's going to be Carter Hart save props again tomorrow. If you want to jump on that now, that's a preview of the play of the day. I'm not even supposed to give that out, but I'm going to give it to you guys right now. Okay, get on that. Do it now. But if you do, make sure you check out the video. I'm giving that to you early, but check out the video and like it, share it, do all those things. It's been cashing for you.
And guys, go follow Sports Money Instagram page. That's where he's talking about dialogue.
All of them. It's on Twitter, it's on YouTube, it's on Instagram. Just the play of the day videos.
It's
like
on Instagram, though, right?
There.
It's on Instagram, though, right, Dylan?
It's on all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And honestly, me and Ix have been cashing those. We're both 3-0 last play of the day videos. So make sure you tune into those videos because they are on fire. From all
Another legend, Ix Neville. Where's he at tonight?
He's smoking some ribs with the kids for Memorial Day.
All right.
Ron Borkin says, "What up, guys?" Says especially Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon is the sensible one here. He's keeping the
4 minutes left.
Nerve of everybody because I'm about to jump out of my chair.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it feels like we're going to overtime again. We got 4 minutes here.
1 minute is all the time or bro.
Yep.
Redbeard says it's edible time. And then he actually just reached level 18 with that comment. I wish.
What's with those levels? I noticed that I reached some level too, like the other day.
There are levels to this. There are levels to this.
Yeah, but for what do they mean? Like
that you're cooler than everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty.
I'll do dab time for that one. Let's go. Dab time.
That's a hell of an incentive.
Money Network is on level 6.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty. God damn it. Oh no. The refs want Carolina. Game over.
Gorky. The ref was literally looking the other way when that penalty happened. He was literally just looking at the fucking glass.
Yeah, no shit. He was waving to his fucking kids.
Seriously, that was crazy.
What the hell are we talking about? Stevie Wonder is reffing this game. What the fuck?
No, Stevie Wonder would have seen that.
Yeah, you're right.
He literally looked the other way on purpose. I swear I've seen that a couple times.
No. When I say the refs want Carolina, that play shows it, bro.
Jimmy Gomez says another year, another Carolina failure. You're watching it live, folks. In his opinion, but we will see. Stankoven goes to the net. Oh, big shot goes wide.
And Dovis gets
blocked by Dovis. Big save, diving save across sliding. Here's Carolina with it again, though. Blocks it.
Dovis gets across,
stop
bro.
that pressure.
You know what? Montreal needs to make a push for that guy, the kid that was drafted number 2 in the Slavkovsky draft class, Shimon Nemeth. He's like the best defenseman of that draft class. He was drafted number 2. They need to make a deal with Jersey because Jersey is not going to be good anytime soon. So let's not waste the kid. Let's get him to Montreal and make Montreal great.
Make Montreal great again.
Yeah, with the 2 Slovak players.
Dude, I swear to God, if Montreal wins this series, I'm going to make that hat. I'm going to get them made, and they'll be on the Sports Money Shop. Make Habs great again.
Yeah, get Shimon Nemeth.
Minute and a half left here. 90 seconds left on overtime watch, folks.
Yeah,
we're creeping. Overtime is seeping.
Truth teller, you are on the overtime prop, brother?
Oh, of course he is.
How many times? Just once? I doubt that.
I mean, I think it was plus 300 originally, which it usually is. But I mean, I hit it live at plus 330, probably the best price you get live. And I mean, yeah, maybe he did hit it twice. Let us know, Truth. Let us know. Sheesh. 32-13, the shots tied up 2-2. That's kind of crazy. 70 seconds left on overtime watch. Woka's joke says he wants overtime, so Ramon hits his under 6. Man, Ramon's hitting under 6 either way. There's only 4 goals right now. He's smashing that.
Yeah. Even if Montreal scores here with 58 seconds left in an offensive zone face-off.
Let's knock on wood. Let's knock on wood.
Ramon is hitting that under 6, bro. There's not going to be 2 goals, bro.
That's why Ramon is smart, because he's just sitting here waiting, having patience. He's practicing patience right now.
Also, Ramon hasn't said anything in about 7 minutes.
It's sweaty.
Well, I thought I saw actually Dylon he said I'm going to he's going to get a hat. What did he say? He's going to make a hat or something with
Yes.
the.
Yeah, make the Habs great again.
Well, I don't know. I think you're. I mean, I don't know, Dylon, but I saw a picture. I don't know. I don't know, and I'll say but I saw. Okay, take a look at, and you tell me what's going on here.
That's good, man.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Why do I look angry though? I don't like that.
AI is a beautiful thing, bro.
You should have told me you were doing that. I could have smiled. I look like an angry trucker now. Oh shit! Ramon with some live producing, unreal. We saw that one coming tonight.
Well, Ramon is the hardest working person in sports betting YouTube.
Let's bring it back.
I know.
That's the perfect color. It's got the blue rim, the red and the white front.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say in my mind, it wouldn't say make the Habs great again. It would have the Canadiens logo instead of the Habs. But still, great fucking hat. I'm actually going to get that one made. I'm going to get that one made when it happens. Not if. I said when.
When?
Guess. That ain't no guess. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay, that's fine.
Same goes with the draw, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't no guess. That's what it's going to be. And we kept our composure the whole time throughout that.
Keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
And it is going to overtime. And you know what that means, boys?
I'm not fucking leaving.
We did cash the draw. The draw plus 330. Let's go. One more casher video from the land.
From the 216. Cash that shit. Lego. Boom. Done.
How about the under for Ramon? How about that one?
Look at me, America. Look how Tron is living for the city.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys. And the under 6.5. What a great live bet there. Let's go, boys. We did it again.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ron says, let's fucking go. Let's do 6 OTs. Dale Fick wants to go to overtime goal scorers. We'll do that. We'll look at it. Truth Teller says he cashes the draw and the under 6.5. Nice work. Billy Eagle Flyer, always literally flying on in and betting on the draw live, Ramon. He cashes it too. Let's fucking go, boys. Truth Teller says you just got to believe. He was literally sweating out the whole game. Shout out to Truth Teller. Fuck yeah.
I'd be right back, bro.
What do you guys think about goals here?
Oh, you want to do a goal scorer?
Who scores? We all got to pick one.
You right.
Let me see here. I got the new Dylon picture now. We fixed it. We fixed it up, Dylon. It didn't come. Oh, it didn't come out quite right. It's all right. It might be okay. Didn't give me the true Dylon using the knife, but that's what I'll have to do.
Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. That's the one. Screenshot
that.
Oh yeah. It even says live on there. What a great photo. It's going to be my new fucking profile. It's got the hockey rink in the background. Mm-hmm. That's the one. Apply, save. What a banger. Fuck yeah. I don't know who the fuck is going to score here. That's the question. Well, we'll get to Gorky's gifted membership, but I do have to focus and look at who's going to score, try to get this shit in.
I got to take a Montreal guy. I know everybody wants.
I'm going for a Montreal guy, yeah. I think I want to go Yuri Slafkovsky, honestly. If I followed my heart, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
But I'm not making that official yet. What are you thinking, Ramon?
Well, Newhook has been so incredible. It seems like he's been the up-and-coming star.
For me, it's Uri.
Uri. Yeah, it is pronounced Uri. You're right. I was thinking Philip Deneau. He's been showing up, but it's a sneaky one, a big plus money. But if I was going one, yeah, I'm gonna go Uri.
Don't forget Suzuki. This has been his team forever, and people forget about him.
Honestly, I'm just trying to fade some of those top guys.
Okay. Well, I'd probably, if I was going to fade the top, the top lines, maybe I might like Demidov then.
Yeah, I was thinking Ivan Demidov, Zach Balduke. He's been in there.
Okay.
But I mean, they're long shots, right? I'm gonna lock in Uri Slafkovsky. I've been talking about him forever. It's great. We'll get rid of this fucking photo now, even though it is great. Woke's joke is gonna go with Taylor Hall. Ron's got Cole Caulfield.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, Philip Deneau for me, I don't know. Just something is speaking to me about him. Billy Eagle says Newhook, Slav. Logan Stankoven for the Carolina side. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Taylor Hall again for Dale Fick. Man, this is getting dirty. Jeez. This is 31 shots to 12 right now for the Canadiens. This is crazy. But we say it all the time. It's not even about the shots, You think that tells the story 31 to 12? It doesn't, because the game is 2-2.
Well, the Canadians are pretty much always outshot, aren't they?
Yeah, every time, yeah. They also, I was looking at that plus 1.5, Ramon. Go back and look at the stats on that, everybody. Because Montreal plus 1.5 has been cashing for a long, long time. It's just the way they play. And I mean, that was the part of my overtime breakdown, too. They literally have gone to overtime in the playoffs more than any other team. Also, so is Carolina. Carolina actually went to double overtime one time, Let's go back to Gorky's comments, because he did gift a Sports Money Network membership. Let's go. And it went to our guy, Jimmy Gomez. Smart money bets. Let's fucking go. Cheers. Shout out to Gorkle. Ron says the defenseman scored Montreal's goal tonight, right? That last one was Noah Dobson, yeah. Since we're talking about goal scorers, we'll go back and look at who did score. Give me 1 second here. That was Taylor Hall with the last one, Lane Hudson, and then Mike Matheson with the first one. Who got the first one for Carolina? It's not telling me.
Dial on this yesterday here in Las Vegas, there was an athletics competition, an Olympic-style event held at one of the hotels here called the Resorts World. They built a whole facility just for this. It was called the Enhanced Games. The Enhanced Games allowed competitors to train under the guise of using performance-enhancing drugs for 8 to 9 months leading up to the event. They were allowed to use the steroids or whatever. There, it had to be. It was all monitored. They had to use like legal, I don't say legal, but like a certain list of drugs that they could use. Most of them were just typical that people do use for performance enhancing and muscle building. And they worked out in Dubai and then came to Las Vegas yesterday and competed in swimming, track and field, and weightlifting events, trying to set world record. It wouldn't be official because they used drugs. But the premise of the competition was you could, and the prizes were as large as major track and field events. In fact, the winner of one race received $500,000 for his win. However, the winner of the 100-meter dash was actually an Olympic caliber athlete who chose not to use performance enhancing drugs and come in and compete. And he won the 100-meter dash race, a man who is one of the best sprinters in the world named Fred Curley. And he actually won the race without using his,
Curly.
Yeah, Curly won without using the drugs. He is actually suspended currently from track and field's major organization for not showing up for a drug test, ironically.
Wow.
But he chose not to do any of the performance-enhancing drugs, and he won. Now, granted, he is by far and away the top accomplished athlete at those games, with his Olympic caliber performances. But since he was suspended from the major track and field organizations, he came out and competed there and won a big prize. And they had swimming and weightlifting as well, and you were able to use the drugs.
Wow. Ramon, you always have the greatest facts in the world. We need to do a new show or a segment called The Wild World of Sports with Ramon Scott. Like, that was a perfect little segment. I'm going to have to clip that. It was actually at 3 hours, 13 minutes, and 13 seconds, the end of that. Should be easy to remember.
Yeah, it went down pretty cool. I mean, it was on a live stream. I was watching it yesterday as well. I watched some of it anyway to see. It wasn't totally it wasn't totally outrageous. No, I don't think any world records were actually set at the games, but the man who won the swimming competition was here from Las Vegas. He won 2 races for $250,000 each and won $500,000. That was big money. It was big money. Cody Miller, who has won an Olympic medal, won the swimming 150 and 100 meter breaststroke competition. And it was an interesting event, the concept is not to, it's to push the human body to their limit.
Right.
It wasn't to beat other athletes.
I actually love stats. I loved it since I was a kid. I mean, I used to read Guinness World Book of Records. I love that shit. Anyways, overtime's about to start.
Okay.
Redbeard says beer Olympics coming soon. We'll see who can shotgun a beer faster. But that being said, I am going to go get more beers for overtime. Only right.
Okay, I'll talk about the enhanced games for a minute then. So what happened was, folks, in fact, interestingly enough, there were the anti-doping agency that kind of oversees the U.S. anti-doping agency said that the enhanced games were dangerous and irresponsible. However, many physicians and other people who kind of wanted to make sure that when they took these drugs, it was done as safely, I guess, as possible or as legal as possible. They actually brought experts in to oversee the type of drugs and stuff they were taking. So while the anti-doping agency said it is dangerous and irresponsible, the games weren't just like, hey, this isn't a Wild West. We are doing it with the intention of pushing the body to the limit and just see what these athletes can achieve.
See, speaking of pushing your body to the limit, THC Jack says he wants fentanyl ski jumping.
You just stand them up, and then they're like riding down. They're like,
actually, I joined a baseball league once. It wasn't like a beer league. It was actually a fentanyl league. So it was just me and the boys shooting up, sleeping on the ball field. That's an old Casey Rocket joke. He's one of my favorite comedians. Shout out to Casey Rocket. All right, we're off in overtime officially.
Well, I won my Nixon over bet, but I lost all my props. Ugh. I hit all my game bets. I had Knicks first quarter, Knicks first half, Knicks for the game total over, but I went 0-3 on my props.
Unreal. What were they? What'd you have for props?
I had Cat under 17.5 points. I had Allen. Oh, no, I hit with Allen, I think, under 7.5 rebound. And I had Mobley over 20.5 points and assists, and he had, I think, 19.
Fuck.
Oh, that's why,
really should have done better than that.
Yeah, I should do better with the props, but
no, that was good work, Ramon. That was a bad beat. It's not a bad bet. It's a bad beat.
Boy, the Canadians had a breakaway there, just 20 seconds in there. Really. 40 seconds in with a breakaway, but it was turned away by P. Soup Anderson.
Two big chances by the Canadians. I hope they don't come back and reel these chances, man.
Well, Canadians putting some pressure on there.
Wait, they only have 12 shots on goal, these guys?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Freddie Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. Freddie Anderson.
I don't think he got that one hit the crossbar. Canadians might have 12 shots on this in the first 2 minutes of overtime here, the way they're going.
Yeah, it might overtime might also be over in a second. Nope, not yet.
That's why the numbers are misleading, though, Ramon. All those shots off the post, it's not even a shot on goal. They still have 12. I think I'm going to start betting fucking next game. I'm betting under for the Montreal save prop.
Hey, I wish you could bet shots on goal. Or no. Sorry, not shots on goal. Shots off goal, like that hit the.
Oh yeah, no attempted shots. That's the one they won't give out. They know why.
The number is always like 135 or some shit. Like it's a crazy number. Like you see 12 shots on net, But they've actually had 75.
I know.
Oh,
There's a
wow.
reason why they label it shot on goal and they keep a close eye on that shit. It's dirty.
This is not soccer, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's very impossible to play.
I think if it hits the post, that's a shot on goal. I hate that about
It
the
should
prop,
be.
you know? It's a lot of gray area. Just like any other bet, it seems sneaky and sharp until you sneak in all the bullshit behind it, the details and the fuckery.
Yeah, but that's how the book wins.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Montreal with speed here in the overtime, but that's icing.
That's a needless icing right there. I hope that doesn't cost them.
Derek Pick's rocking with us. Said he missed a plus 700 parlay with under 18.5 on Cats, and he had 19, loses a plus 700 parlay by the hook. I feel for you.
I have Derek in here. Derek speaks. Great to have you.
Appreciate you stopping by, Derek. Ron says, bad day for me. Rays, Jays, and A's. Sheesh.
The Jays stuck it to me too, bro.
Yeah,
and I gave it out across the street this morning. Like, yeah. But it's baseball. It's going to happen. I did cash the Arizona Diamondbacks money line plus 112.
Oh, wow. Feels like we've been watching this forever, but it's only 3 minutes in. Carolina does have 6 straight playoff wins in overtime. Montreal looking to break that record tonight. 6 straight overtime wins for Carolina. I never thought about that, Ramon. I don't like it.
I thought they showed a good stat for Montreal, though, too, of overtime.
They usually do. Those show hedging stats.
I have a good stat for Montreal. They have Uri Slavkovsky in their home. There you go.
I think Montreal's been good in overtime too. Carolina's only won once in overtime this series. That trend is going to be broken tonight, boys. Montreal wins.
You know what, Dylan? I hope you are right, brother.
Me too.
But even if you're not, guess what? We're going to be back here next game, probably betting the same stuff.
Exactly. We will do it again. That you can rely on.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe it's just me, but it does feel like time is going by slower. Still, it's only 4 minutes into overtime.
Jason Blake's son is just like him. The apple didn't fall far from the tree on that one.
Oh, he's really good.
Fucking pissed.
There's so many good players coming up in the NHL right now. Like, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Come on, man.
Taylor Hall actually showing up now for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Help your goalie out, man. Like, clear the front of the net.
Seriously.
Are we still rolling 4 lines in overtime?
Sheesh. Big
If
slap
that's what-
shot. This goes wide.
If that's what you're doing, you
We need to get him. Get him. Oh, like Logan
That's
Sagan.
pretty well- that's pretty
Montreal
well,
covered it.
yeah.
Here they are with it again in the neutral zone. Canadians now with it in their own zone.
oh, good. Okay.
Come on, boys. Battle for this one. You're almost getting outshot 3-1. Come on now. They just can't get it going in the offensive zone in Carolina.
No, they need to
There they
give.
go.
They need to give the
Maintain
Dobish
control.
a little bit of a rest, by sustaining some offensive zone time.
Just scrambles.
Oh my God! And now
Icing
you're
against the
you're
Canadians.
stuck. Timeout, bro. Timeout, bro. You're stuck out there with these assholes, whereas they can change. Fuck.
Braun says he needs to make sure he wakes up tomorrow for the morning steam. He slept through most of it this morning.
Right. Me too.
Wild says Derek Plant's son, Max Plant, scored his first goal today in IHHF for USA.
All right.
Let's go. Stepkowski at center. Circles back around. Heavy defense from Carolina right now.
The U.S. took very few NHLers to the World Championships this year.
I talked about this stat last time too. Canadians with 0 shots. Shot attempts are 86-41. Carolina's almost had 80. Sorry, almost 90. 86. Wow. Sebastian Aho comes in. Another save from Jakub Dobish.
Another 10-star save from
And 85-40 shot attempts. 36-12 official shots on goal. That's what I'm saying. Montreal just missed some. I mean, they had 40. Their number could be at 20, but they're just missing a lot of those shots. And then last time we looked at the stats too. Montreal had 0 in overtime in their last loss. So Montreal needs at least they need a shot on goal to fucking put it in the back of the net, basically, Ramon.
yeah.
There we go. There's a shot. Stop by it.
You can't put it in the back of the net if you don't shoot it, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Definitely getting sweaty now. 12 and a half minutes left in overtime.
How much offensive zone time has Montreal had? Like 15 seconds? I'm not even being sarcastic.
No, seriously. It's not good. They can't get anything set up.
This is horrible. Bro, if they go down 3-1, the series is over, right?
Well, it's tied 1-1 right now, so it'll just be 2-1.
Is it?
Yeah. Montreal won the first game, and then Carolina won the second game.
Okay. And so
This one's going to game 6 or game 7.
game 6 is in Montreal? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is the first game in Montreal, so it'll be Montreal game 4, Carolina game 5, Montreal game 6,
Yeah.
Carolina game 7.
So Montreal right now has home ice advantage.
Yeah.
If Carolina wins tonight, they have home ice advantage back.
No, technically, Montreal still has a second game at home, but Montreal's not doing very well at home either, which we're actually seeing tonight. But it's not over. It's not over. Come on, boys. Shot, big save, Anderson.
Class A chance right there, bro.
Racing down the ice. Canadians get it. There has to be a momentum shift. It's been all Carolina. Montreal doesn't have any pressure at all.
Definitely.
9 minutes overtime.
This is pretty bad.
But it's what we've seen the whole series, so I'm not losing hope. This is literally how both these teams are playing. Sudden death.
2-on-1.
2-on-1.
3-on-1.
Drops it back. Shot.
Is that a goal? No.
Bounced off the shoulder of Dovish. Chatfield almost had one.
Jalen Chatfield had the game on his stick with no one in front of him.
Derek says, can anyone stop Sinner in the French Open, Ramon?
No.
I don't think so, no. Sinner's been going 2-0 like forever. I think that's a bet we need to just parlay with anything you love or just take it. I mean, he's been crushing all of his opponents.
You can't even take it. There's no value. It was
I know, but
minus.
you got to find a way. You
It
got
was
to
minus
spread, baby.
300.
The spread, he's been crushing the spread too. You know, just do it every time. And even if there's no value, maybe it's minus 200, Gorky, but it's happened 15 times in a row. When does
Yeah,
it turn?
no, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but I wouldn't lay like 7 units
No, nothing like that.
pre-tournament on a future on a minus 400. Like,
come on, Canadians.
especially because Alcaraz is not even in the tournament, and he's also out for Wimbledon as well already. So, and Djokovic, it's just a matter of time before he gets, eliminated. He should have been eliminated by his first round opponent, but that didn't happen. I was on the poor.
Montreal's calling for a tripping call. They didn't get it. Fans are going wild.
Montreal needs to wake up and just focus on getting the puck.
They ain't giving anybody a power play in overtime. Referees are blind.
Montreal needs to just focus on playing their game. Don't worry about what the refs aren't calling. And stop icing the puck.
Icing again on their first big breakthrough. Like, get the fuck out of here.
We might get a timeout here because it's the first stop inside of 10 minutes. Yeah, there's the scrape coming up here, so it's going to be a break.
Jesus. How did we get here, Ramon? Why is it so sweaty?
Hey, why do we do this? But we love it, man. That's why we do this.
Well, I'm just glad you and Ramon stopped by tonight because I would hate to be sweating this shit alone in overtime. Appreciate you boys for stopping by. Shout out to the chat. Everybody rocking with us late.
Thank you for having us.
3 hours now. 3.5. Let's go, boys.
Those guys are the real. Those guys are the real fighters. The chat. They're the reason we do this.
I mean, they've been here rocking with us for 6 hours, just like us. So yeah, shout out to the chat. And then yeah, Gorky, you're welcome anytime. I love doing hockey with you. And Ramon, first ever guest appearance today. Beautiful work. Gorky's first appearance was yesterday, so we got a first-time guest and a second-time guest. I love you guys.
I find that hard to believe that it's the first time you're working with Ramon, but okay.
No, I've been just for the NHL playoffs. He hasn't been on stream with me yet.
Oh, okay.
No, me and Ramon, we go way back, dude. Way back with the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match.
Nice.
We were streaming when streaming wasn't cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true. I actually saw a commercial the other day. It's for like ESPN bets or whatever. And there's just some guy streaming and they're trying to make fun of like YouTube streamers or whatever. Like, look at this guy. Yeah, everyone needs to hear my opinions, and he's like, yeah, we're going to overtime. He's like, no, you're not. We're going to New York Rangers. They're going to win this, and his buddy's smarter than these fucking YouTube.
Oh, that's the score.
Guys.
That's the score.
The score, yeah. They're trying to promote it that these YouTube cappers aren't better than yourself. Yes, we are.
I mean, before I got, kind of doing it with you guys and stuff, man, I kind of felt the same way. So whatever, but that's just because I have been following the sports for like my entire life, basically. So I just found these communities that we are like-minded people in a way, and we love kind of the same thing. But it's not like we are trading off opinions. We are not really learning anything new.
It's just nice to have someone to bounce your ideas off of,
Yeah.
And somebody with a respectable opinion too, like Ramon.
Of course. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. But if you guys think that we are like geniuses, no. The players on the field are gonna do what they're gonna do, regardless of how we decide to predict the game pre-flop.
Right. I'm trying to bet overtime again right now. I was trying to look at it. I don't even have a live number, but I think this one's going to double OT.
Bro, you can't even bet double OT, can you?
I mean, you could bet it before this starts, but not now.
There you go. Relax. Now you have an advantage.
Oh shit! Montreal Canadiens with too many men on the ice.
What?
Oh, he was on the ice and then it hit the skate of Hudson, so they're saying too many men. He was literally coming off the ice as he was going on, but it hit the skates of that player, interrupted the play. That's going to be too many men on the ice. Wow.
Costly mistake right here, possibly.
Where? But they didn't call it yet.
No, they didn't. They're reviewing it, but I don't know if you can avoid this.
How can you review too many men on the ice?
Is that non-reviewable?
Down. Like if it didn't touch his skate, then it would have been.
I don't think penalties are reviewable outside of like a high sticking penalty that like you have to call it a 4-minute penalty and then reduce it. But they didn't call it actually.
They didn't call it.
Nope.
But when your man is going off the ice and it hits his skate.
Redbeard says he's going to get the dub.
You know how that rule is actually interpreted? As long as the guy coming on the ice didn't also touch the puck before the guy going off got off,
right?
You should be okay with that.
And it should have touched his stick, not his skates. I believe there's a transition period, like 1 or 2 seconds. So you can have 6 guys on the ice technically, but one guy's leaving, one guy's coming on. It's like feet off the ice.
You're always going to have people, but it's like they're not going to be part of the action. Now, if somebody makes like a deliberate play to disturb actual action, that's where you get penalized.
Well, yeah. Shout out to Zanku Gaming rocking with us over there on Kick. He said always tuned in. Appreciate you, Zanku. Cheers.
Zanku, why don't you transition over to YouTube and subscribe and become a member of this great community, brother. And actually, be in the live chat, and there's lots of perks to being on YouTube as well. There you go. And not just Zenku, but everybody. Let's grow this thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Montreal still with 0 shots here in 14 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, yeah, 13 minutes and 50
Their last shot, Gorky, was 24 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's actually really making me sweat that Montreal bet now, honestly. Yeah, Carolina scores. There it is. Overtime goal. 3-2. I talked about that correct score too, Ramon. 3-2. It happened multiple times in this series.
Well, it was just a terrible pass. I couldn't believe that that was just such a terrible pass that gave up the puck in their own zone, and then Montreal just had a hard time covering all the guys with the Carolina whipping the puck around there. It was a bad turnover, no doubt about it.
It was just a matter of time, honestly. 38 shots to 12. Usually I'd say, the team with the most shots, look the other way. But like I said, they just didn't get a shot in 24 minutes. That's way too much. Carolina put on their game. They switched to defense and offense. But I'll try Montreal again next time at plus money. It was plus 240. It's fine. We still hit the draw, plus 330 tonight. We did well on this game. The over 1.5 first period, of course.
Yeah.
Good times.
There is always next time, ladies and gentlemen, and this is just it.
Woke's joke said when Canada becomes the 51st state, Montreal's going to change their names to the Americans.
There's already a Rochester and Tri-City Americans. So I don't think so, but we can look at another variation if you would like.
Wow. What a game.
They are doing some reviewing here of something, but I don't know what it could possibly be.
Nothing. They always have to review it in overtime.
Well,
yeah, they do review it every time.
It's questionable that Aho was maybe interfering. Was he inside the blue there? I don't think he was. No, it's over.
No, and in post-2005 NHL, you very rarely get the crease call anymore. Like, he has to be on top of the goalie, actually obstructing him from making the save.
Yeah. Well, Dabish almost made a no-look save there because there's no way he could see that because Aho was standing right in front of him as the shot was being put on net.
Yeah.
Right. Unreal. Not so much, honestly. Kind of saw that coming, but we did pretty good on all our bets tonight, boys. We capped that game correctly. Montreal was a long shot, but guess what? I'll bet it again next time. Let's go. Appreciate you guys for being here with me. We covered that game. It's a lot of fun. Let's do it again, Ramon, if you want to stop by again. I said this before, and I'll say it again. There's only about 2.5 weeks left of NHL playoffs. We have to enjoy this time.
This
is a lot of fun. NBA is not fun. NHL, a lot of fun. So let's have some more fun times with the boys. Because in 2.5 weeks, it's over. And we're going to have to wait all year for NHL playoffs again. But fuck, I wait all year for this, and I fucking love it. And I love the cat being here, and I love Gorky and Ramon, of course. Go ahead, Gorky. Tell them.
This is round 3 already, right? This is the conference
round
final?
3, quarterfinals, conference finals.
No, it's semifinals, conference finals, yeah.
Whichever way you look at life, I call it round 3.
Okay.
But let them know, Gorky.
Let them know what. Guys, subscribe to the channel. It's not about me, brother. It's about this channel and making this community grow and we'll be here again tomorrow watching the Vegas game and Montreal on what is it?
The day after.
Thursday. Right? It's Tuesday today, right? Yeah. I think so.
Today's Monday.
Today is Monday? Okay, we'll see you Wednesday with this game then.
Yeah, I think they're going back to back, one game every day.
It's in Montreal, so it's in 2 days, and then there's a travel day in between, huh?
Maybe. I haven't looked at the schedule yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they go back to back, and that travel day is when the other team plays. But we could look into it. Anyways, Ramon, what do you think? What do you got going on? Let them know.
Great to be with you guys tonight. We'll see you later, everybody. See you tomorrow on the Sports Money Network.
Yes. Tune in to the Sports Money Network. They got you covered all day long, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah. For everybody over here at the Sports Money Network, love you all. Appreciate you for being here with me. Shout out to the chat, of course. And do make sure you tune into the morning steam with Ramon tomorrow morning. Make sure you come right back for the NHL with us live. Of course, you got all the shows in between. Racing with Razor, live back tomorrow. Bases Loaded with Mikey Money. Pre-gaming with Mikey Money. And all the shows in between. And make sure you look up for the play of the day tomorrow. I'm going to record one after this is over. Go ahead and hit that like. Find out what the play is. We're going to get you that cash again. Shout out to the chat. Stop Geo says time is moving. Fuck, what day of the week is it? Dale Fix says he wants to be just like Gorky. And Flea says it's nice to have you guys here with us. But for everybody over here, again, appreciate you all. Have a good night. We'll see you again next time.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine.